Hi, chat. Hello. I'm here. I made it. And we're back. It's more Zelda D&D. Woo 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 woo. With me today, I have my wonderful as always players, starting with Lotus Zach.
Hi.
I got with me today Barry Scarlet.
That's not a sound he makes.
If you could text still isn't working.
What?
Is it not?
I guess it's not working.
I think they updated it.
I think they did. I have to like delete all of these. Alright, give me a second. I have Luna Sonia.
You got me with water in my mouth. Hello.
I have Amari Iron.
You got me with lettuce in my mouth. Hi.
Alright, Aaron, quick, take a bite. And I have Barack Aaron.
Yeah?
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 Boston Fork. There it is.
Why is
Are we
this...
not in the right order right now?
I'm more so wondering why this just isn't showing up.
Oh, I need to make sure I have. Give me 1 second.
Hello?
Did you guys fuck with the Subway Slammer?
No.
What?
The Subway Slammer?
It wouldn't be a stream if we didn't have tech issues. Why the fuck isn't this working? Huh?
Ow.
Oh, no reactive today, boys. I'm not dealing with this. I'm the only
Could you
one you
just
can
put us-
see.
Could you
Sweet
just
Jack
put
was
us all
always
as like a?
fixed for me.
Could you put us all like a just a soda can?
I have... I'll actually do you one better. Hold on.
Okay, I'm back. So, guys,
Death Sword.
I now officially
That's
have my
sword.
character sheet.
I don't know why, but I'm terrified.
I'll do you one better. Screenshots all of our.
Shout out to Zach not being in the screenshot.
Yeah, that's all I I don't need to be.
browse. Shout out to me being in the screenshot, actually. I have a lot of screenshots. There we go. That's close enough. Incredibly out of order. Alright. Welcome to Zelda D&D. Woo 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 woo. Last
Zelda
time
D&D.
on Zelda D&D, we walked through a bunch of rooms. That's about it.
Yes, we did.
I
That sounds about right. Yeah, actually.
can't really say much else happened, honestly. It was a bit too... Honestly, I just don't even remember it, if I can be so honest.
I do. Do you want me to give the recap?
Oh yeah, go for it. Pop off.
So there we were, starting at the beginning of the spirit, walking in. I don't want to actually do this. Let's just start.
I can tell you that me and Brack hung
good
out.
that music sync was.
They call me the music sync goat. It's Brack's theme.
No. Not enough rocks in it.
Yeah?
This firework, my neighborhood.
Yeah? Of all those songs, Aaron, this one doesn't have enough rocks?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know what to tell you. Anyway, beginning of initiative tracker.
Yep.
Do you wanna roll a new one?
Yeah, let's roll a new one.
Yeah, let's roll a new one. That actually sounds.
Yeah, let's roll a new one.
Where you guys left off last time, you guys had just entered into the main room. Standing before you, there is
Shit.
standing before you, there is a large statue of a snake lady, a goddess of the sands. It's as large as the room itself, reaching up into the ceiling. Naguru made a sly comment about how they don't really care for the myths around them, but they do seem to be some sort of deity figure. That's what I have.
Name everyone's tokens.
Wouldn't
who they
Barry
are.
know all the myths at this point?
If you
So,
want to give me a
real
history
quick-
check for it.
She's pretty.
Just from living in the call it. Hold on.
Yeah.
Just making sure that I don't mess up my
Sonia, stay loyal to the princess.
Sonia, all of the Gerudo are pretty. What do you mean?
Pretty stupid.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, Scarlet. Barry knows all the myths and legends, I guess.
Okay, well that was supposed to be for initiative, but you know, that plus
And most
that
recent
plus 5.
check I asked for you was the snake. The
It
history.
was-
Oh,
The
also
few
could you
weeks
give
that
us your
Teehee-
initiative?
Also, could you give us your initiative?
yeah, sure thing.
Um,
The several weeks that they spend with the women.
fun
girlfriend.
fact, in regards to this statue, there is a popular theory surrounding their home game that's actually about the goddess Din from the myths of the three goddesses who created the land of Hyrule. It's a popular theory, and it's one that's actually, like, probably intended by Ocarina of Time developers, but you know, won't ever get confirmed because Zelda team hates their old games.
Just
Very-
sad.
Barry looks up at the statue, goes, you know, I know all of this. I
Go ahead,
don't
Barry.
care.
Recite the myths of the goddess of the sand, please.
Stop
Start
doing
making
that.
up whatever you want. Just start making up whatever you want.
He pulls out a little paper and he goes, I wrote out all this down. I'm a historian, map maker. I just don't care.
Alright. Here, Scarlet, I got you. Here's all my notes on them. Everything I wasn't planning on making up on the spot. Here you go.
It's just the word nothing. It's just the word.
It might as well be.
Yeah.
So this is the goddess of sand. She's a spirit, and her main form, right? When she's most often seen, it's actually not in this bipedal body. She's more of a like sand viper, and she vibrates and burrows down into the sand. Where if you stumble upon her within the desert, she'd like she gives you her wisdom of the sand. This is God's son,
Barry.
guys.
Barry, what are you talking about?
I don't know.
Naguru looks at Barry and
Right.
goes, Naguru looks at Barry and goes, "Oh, you buy into that idea?"
No, I don't buy into it. It's what I've been told.
Oh. You know, I'm more akin to the idea that they were once a great warrior, but you know, to each their own.
Sand Viper is a great warrior in their own right.
Whatever you say, buddy. Where the fuck
Right.
is the song I used last week?
He's a mouse. Of course the Viper's a great warrior.
Wait, no, that's so good.
Don't let it face you, little man.
Where? Holy fuck.
Particularly phased.
Where's the song I use?
I'm just kind of confused how a Viper could be a great warrior if you step on them and they just kind of die.
Okay, well, hey, don't do that.
I mean, if you think about it, the same could be said about our friend Barry here.
Honestly, every legend, every culture has a legend about a great warrior. The Zora, you guys, the Gerudo, or the Gorons.
I raised my
Oh,
hand
yeah.
and they go,
Really,
what
Sonia?
about me?
Tell.
What about me?
I want to
Did you
hear
have
more
that
about this.
guy that
Sonia,
came
go
from
ahead. What's the
Hidden
what's your
Forest?
people's great warrior? Go on, Sonia.
Ah. Okay. Eh. What was the goddess name? I can't remember.
Welcome to Zelda D&D. I'm quizzing you on Zelda lore.
I
can make up some shit on the spot about Sheik, but
Oh, you mean the Zora goddess Rutalia? She's not really a warrior, more like a queen or a leader. Do you think you would know that? Aren't you supposedly like their sage or something? Reincarnation, maybe? Guys, what are we doing here exactly?
Is the door behind us locked?
No.
Is there anything in particular in this room that
I never caught it was the
we could be drawing our
reincarnation
attention to?
shit.
There's
I believe
a
he opened the channel.
before the statue of the goddess of the sands, there's another pedestal like the ones you've seen in the past. There is a chest in the corner. There are a couple of Gibdos in this room. They're just kind of standing there, looking
We
ominous.
opened the chest. I remember because like 2 evil guys dropped from the ceiling.
Oh yeah, that's right. You guys had just
Yes.
finished. You guys had just to finish beating a bunch of skeletons. And with that, a crisp breeze catches your nose from the way outside of this room.
I think we should follow the winds. Harry like makes a motion with his hand.
As a sailor, I could say with confidence, we're underground. Following the winds means either an exit or trouble.
Oh,
either way, something new.
I mean, yeah. Unless we missed something in the last couple of rooms, which is entirely possible. I didn't get a good look.
Guys, we're running
Yeah,
around
wasn't-
rather quickly.
Judging
What
by
is-
the walls having fake walls and stuff, maybe it's possible that we did miss a wall in a previous room.
Wasn't there also a room up this way?
Yeah, that's
You guys
that's how we
came
got
to a
in here.
dead end at some point.
Yeah.
A locked
Yeah, so
door, I
we-
believe it was.
So we went this way and in here, and then we went up this way, and then there was a big room here, and then it was a prison room basically, and there was a
Remember.
locked door. There was a locked door up here.
Oh, it was locked into there? Oh, okay.
I believe so.
Okay. I don't remember going up here because I was kind of stuck over like in this area, and then I got dragged over here. So I was.
I
Really far
love
behind
watching you
guys.
guys. I love watching you guys like signal like spots on the map, and you're just not even on the map at all.
I think I was the
We
closest.
already explored this way, right?
Yeah, that's the way back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Though, if I had to push my glasses up, though it's not my chance of the turn order, but
Oh, we're just talking right now. Talking is a free action.
that's true. Might I suggest looking behind the statue? We didn't try that yet.
I mean, there could be a lever somewhere on the statue. Yeah.
Well, big guy, you seem like you'd be good at moving statues. And Niguru pats Brack on the back.
Why do I... How am I supposed to move that thing?
You're
Just
big and
push it.
strong?
Do you want some help? I could like back you up if you would like.
You don't need her. You're a powerful sumo wrestler.
What? Is there some sort of like moment in the recent history that I wasn't there for where you failed to move a statue or something? It's just a statue.
Yes. No, you're right. I got this. Wait, why are we moving it?
If you push it this way, and I just point,
To see
then
if
we
this
can probably see if there's anything behind her, and we can go that way.
to see if it's concealing any treasure. Duh.
Oh. Got it.
Maybe a way forward.
Why didn't that work?
Let's see this. stellar athletics check.
Why didn't that work?
I have no idea.
That's. I'm not going crazy, right?
That's correct. Hello?
Okay.
Capital D.
First one
Right.
wasn't capital.
Why
Alright,
isn't
we're
that
just doing
working?
It broke again.
We're just doing that.
Alright,
What?
Brack, you sidle up to the statue. You grip onto it.
Fuck.
It tastes
I
kind
used
of
the wrong
dust.
modifier.
It tastes kind of dusty, in all honesty, but you know.
Definitely 28 and a 27.
Okay. It tastes kind of dusty, like you know when you're eating Doritos and like the dust gets all over your fingers. That's Aaron right
Dusty
now.
chip.
Okay, wait, but it worked for Zach.
I'm just.
Wait, what the-
Yes.
What did you do different?
Nothing. I did /R.
It changed from 8:59 to 9 o'clock. It's a timing based thing.
Wait, no.
Works perfectly for me.
What the
No,
fuck?
That's not the issue.
It wasn't letting Aaron do advantage plus a bonus.
Oh, I see.
Sorry, as I was saying, you grab hold. For you, it's as if like Dorito dust, and you start to grab, and you start putting all your effort into it, and it starts to like shift, but then at a certain point, it starts to crumble, and you get a noticeable, distinct feeling that, you know, maybe causing it to crumble is not the best idea.
And Brack slowly puts it down and turns to the group. Yeah, I don't want any gods mad at me today.
I can do mending, so if you break it.
That was also
I
the
don't
furthest
think you
you.
can mend a statue.
That also is the furthest you were getting. So if you had gone any further, instead of moving it, you probably would have just like snapped it out of the wall.
Wait, it's not my turn yet. Never mind.
We're just talking
Well,
right now.
Right now
So
we're just.
talking is
Right
a
now
free
we're just
action.
kind
Can I use my enchanted goggles to see, like, if there's anything in the room that we're not seeing?
Yes, actually.
Like
Oh my
it is
god,
a
yeah,
wall.
actually, the lens of truth here kind of goated.
The lens of truth in this dungeon is really goated.
Yeah.
You pull up your goggles, you start looking around. Notably, first off, you see the opening in this doorway way back here that you guys have already traveled through. It's
Okay.
just an opening in the wall. As
see.
for this room specifically, you turn your gaze towards the snake lady. And the statue looks the same. However, as you turn your gaze towards her face vanishes with your sight upon it. Not as if it's an illusion, but as if there's some sort of magical enchantment on it.
Guys, there's something up with her face.
Hey,
she's
that's
pretty
rude to
hot, I
say.
No. Like, I look at her face through the goggles and it's gone.
Are you insane?
So, Amari's
Walk
gonna,
like,
like, climb the statue to her face and try to just, like, poke at it with her staff, I guess? I don't know.
You start
I
climbing
was
up and
actually
you
gonna
start
ask her
poking
to
at
show
it.
me with the goggles.
The guru goes, "Gang, great. Now she's fondling the statue's face."
Amari specifically avoids touching any, like, sensitive areas on the statue.
The face is like solidly
Okay.
there. It is a solid object.
Hmm. Interesting.
All these rolls Scarlet's making.
I don't fucking know.
I was
Oh, are you
testing
playing with the
Dice
Mude bot commands? Or
No,
Dice Maiden?
Yeah, so if you do K1, that's advantage, or KL1, that's disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
Weird. Okay.
Well, it's keep one, which defaults to the highest one, and keep lowest one, which keeps the lowest one. If you do
Yeah.
KH1, it also keeps that. It's also advantage.
Yes,
A spot.
Have you found the popcorn one yet? Where is so long as you don't roll a certain number, it keeps rolling dice and adding it on.
Amari,
Can I-
if there's something magical inside, why don't you just break it open?
Can I make an Arcana check to see like what kind of magic it is, maybe?
Yeah, go for it. Roll the Arcana.
Okay.
Guys, there might be a secret boss in here.
And I'm gonna use Flash of Genius to add my intelligence modifier again.
Pop off.
So that's intelligence. So plus 15. Holy shit.
A lot.
That's a lot.
Oh, I needed that. I needed that.
Roll a 2.
I
You
fucking
start
needed
studying
the
it.
15.
And you're looking at it and you're studying it. You're flashing back to like different mystical rooms. Your work on pro tech and like different different things you've studied. You know it's some sort of light-based enchantment. That as far as you can get.
Okay.
Light base.
Light-based.
Okay.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Amara, do you say this do you tell this to Betty?
No, Amari's just kind of like looking thoughtful. She's gonna. Well, actually, you do your thing first, Luna.
Well, the thing is, if you tell us, I do have daylight, so.
Oh, I was gonna. Yeah, I was gonna do something with light. So, what Amari's gonna do is she's gonna pull out her quarterstaff. She's gonna use magical tinkering to like take over the quarterstaff a little bit, so it like glows, and she's gonna like wave it at the face.
You create this magical light, attaching it to an object, whatever
Right,
object, and you
Yeah.
wave it from the face, and it doesn't seem to be reacting. In the same way, the Gibdos, the mummies in the corner, something you would know would normally react negatively to the light, don't seem to really be bothered by it. This room
Okay.
isn't exactly lit up. It's kind of on the darker side, with just the faint glow of the torches and the statue's palms illuminating it.
Okay. Can we put out the torches in this room for a moment?
Go for it. You put out
I
the
asked that
torches.
to the party. Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Ah! There you go.
Sorry.
Sure.
I was gonna say I think Barry cast Bigby's hand at one point. So can Big Ass Hand just like out all the torches?
I could just use Sacred Flame to turn them all off.
Either one.
It's not a big deal either way. You can just snuff them out. It's not like
Yeah.
snuffing out the flame is not the puzzle here.
Go,
Okay.
go cantrip control flames.
You guys snuff out the
Turns off
flames.
light
The
for
room
all
darkens,
special way.
ends over you. Everything becomes a lot more. All the noises, the smells, the like faint feeling of dust in the air, it all becomes much more pronounced as it gets darker and darker. You hear the faint groaning of the Gibdos nearby.
Guys, can we turn the lights back on? I'm scared.
Yeah, I don't think
Yeah.
it's doing anything. Put them back on.
And torches.
So it's some kind of light magic, whatever it is. I'm trying to think.
Da, da, da.
Okay, I'm gonna be completely honest. Was it the room I was already talking about left this way?
You did in fact see a room off to the left last time.
I don't think the solution. Yeah, Barry goes. I don't think the solution's in here. Let's go somewhere else for a second.
Okay, yeah, I agree.
And then, since we're not in combat with creatures that can really follow us, can we just like move as a unit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Awesome.
You guys move as a unit.
Amari's gonna keep her enchanted goggles on, just kind of scanning the walls for like secret
Go
like
for
doors
it.
and stuff like that.
As you watch
Yeah.
the walls, you see all sorts of different inscriptions and Gerudo Sanskrit written across every bit of the wall. As you turn down the hallway past the bars and start progressing past the cellars again, you see the Redead groaning, you see the Gibdos, the Skull Children. I don't believe you can read the Gerudo.
Let me look. I know Hylian, Sheik, and Zora, so no.
It's very...
Let
If
me
you
check what I
could,
have
because
now.
I'm pretty sure someone here could, other than Nuguru.
Highland, Zoro, Rito. That's fine.
Okay. It's like, it seems to be like the same words repeated again and again. And as you round a corner, you do see a door sitting at the end of the corridor.
So can I copy the runes and show them to, what's her face?
Yeah, you can, like, you jot them
yeah,
down
right.
as you're going. Naguru is standing, like, walking with you, so she can just, like, look at them as well. She goes,
Oh, I thought I can only see them through true sight. My bad.
oh, no, this is just, you're actually, like, paying attention to the walls now.
I see.
She goes, the language, it's older, a bit broken. If you keep track of the different messages, we could probably look at them later. While we're here in the dungeon now, though, it might take some time.
I've been copying them down in my notebook. We can look at them after.
Lotus goes up and opens the door.
You open the door, and you all get cutscened into the room, as is
Cutscened.
Zelda fashion.
Oh wait, I do remember why I didn't go in this room, because I said, oh, this room has mini boss vibes, and I walked off.
No, you said, this room has mini boss vibes. Anyways, can I go through to the reward room?
No, I wasn't talking about that room. I was talking about a different room. This one.
And as you guys walk in, the door closes behind you. And in the center of the room, you all see a sword sticking out of the ground. However, Amari,
Now I know what the episode is.
through your goggles, you see not Gerudo sigils, but Sheikah runes. Little talismans all over the sword. Little paper talismans attached to the sword all over, with ropes also covered in these same talismans, actively holding the sword down.
Do I know what they say?
Just various different kind of like they're like protective, warding off evil spirits type things. Nothing too specific.
You said specific and
Guys,
Nothing
my
too
Owlbear
Pacific.
crashed, I don't
Does
know what
any-
anything is.
Okay. Mari's gonna say, does anyone here know how to dispel wards?
Well-
Check.
I might have an idea. And Lotus wants to walk up to the sword and start ripping off the paper talismans.
You begin ripping off the paper talismans. The room starts to get a distinct chill enters the room as it starts to get darker around you. The vibe becomes
God damn it, Lotus.
more and more dreadful as you pull off each talisman. And eventually, you leave the sword bare. And just like that, you guys feel a presence standing behind you. And you turn as the entire room goes dark. And then as you turn to look at it, it kind of sidesteps back towards the sword. And standing there, it picks it up, pointing its sword at you. A spectral being, unlike anything you've seen before.
Phantom Ganon? Sorry.
I look over at Amari and I said, well, you did want me to dispel the ward, and well...
I mean,
told
I
you
did say
dispel
hold
the
on,
ward,
'cause
not
I
destroy
have
them.
removed Curse.
It wasn't necessarily a curse. I don't think that would have worked.
This
But
playlist is
I said
so-
dispel the wards, not destroy them.
Potato.
This, give me one moment. This playlist is like painfully out of order.
Whoa.
I'm looking for a specific song.
Those were Sheikah
Don't you-
anti-spirit wards.
Don't you love when you're trying to listen to your DM, but all you can hear out of one of your ears is just fireworks?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes, I love that so much.
That's one of
Yeah.
the things I'm so glad to be living on a military base.
With that, the Death Sword takes the initiative. He lifts the sword out of the ground, points at the group, and he lets out a oh, 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 oh. And then with that, in a flash, he disappears. I knew this guy
Guys,
had like a custom battle song.
Guys, this laughter sounds a little bit ominous.
Yeah.
He disappears, turning invisible. However, his sword is still floating in the air. And you see the sword like moving throughout the room. I wish I had a token of just the sword, but that's okay.
I can get you a sword. Hold on.
And it's like you see the sword moving throughout the room, kind of erratically, almost as if it's actively working to distract you, before striking down at Lotus.
That work for you?
Give me one moment.
This is a off-topic
Is that a Monster
question,
Hunter sword?
but, like, no, it's. I'm glad you asked, but no. It's Elden Ring.
It was one of the two.
With the
Would
15,
Amari
yes.
still be able to see him in his spectral form, or when he disappears?
Great
when
question.
he goes to strike you, with the he misses, swing the sword down. He just narrowly misses you, Lotus, clanging into the ground. As he hits the ground, sparks are let out from the sword coming in contact, re-illuminating his body, before it like slowly dissipates into the aether again in a ghostly form.
Oh, that's not good.
No.
Not really.
Hey, Amari, are you seeing anything, or?
Nothing that you guys aren't. I don't think. Wait, like, am I seeing anything?
Through your goggles, you do see him. He's just
Okay.
like levitating, kind of gliding through the air around you.
I can see him, but that's not particularly useful, I don't think.
Just tell me his rough direction. I'll start swinging. I
mean,
say
just-
it's not my
Just
turn.
start swinging where the sword is.
Wait, I have a.
What sword? I don't see a sword.
If I may,
Yes, Barry.
Barry would like to cast Big B's hand and grab the sword.
Go ahead.
Okay. Cast Big B's hand.
You cast Bigsby hands. Zach, drop the Bigby hand sprite.
Sir, yes,
Yo,
sir.
can I get a number of how many times Bigby Hand has been casted in this campaign?
In this campaign, can I get a total who's casted it more, Moon or Barry?
It's Barry.
And he grabs the giant sword.
I will need that contest
What?
because it's a grapple.
Okay, so only
Perfect.
a few of us can see it.
It is a grapple. Sorry,
Well, you can take
Only
the sword.
Amari can see it through the goggles. Every now and then, it like re-illuminates before disappearing again.
Can I cast True Seeing on myself so I can see it?
So it has a, it's strength, right?
Yes. Yes, you can, Sonia. It would be the same as the goggles. It just reveals it
That's
to
going
you.
be a 27. This thing has a +8.
7. It's pretty good. God, 19.
Pretty
That's
big.
really good.
I got a 19 +8. So, really, really good.
Okay, wait. So why is it not working for me now?
Let me try.
What is wrong with this? Okay, hold on.
Yeah, I don't know what you want from me. Maybe don't capitalize D.
Maybe.
It works for me.
Just also you can go with the one I wrote.
I'm doing /roll if that helps.
Maybe you
Ooh.
Oh.
Would that help?
Yeah, actually that might.
That's
Perfectly
that's how
for me.
There it goes. 28.
That's how I.
Beating your roll by 1. Bigby hand grabs hold of the sword, and they pull back and forth for a moment, before you see the sword just kind of phase through the Bigby hand.
Oh, son of a bitch. Well, that's my turn.
Alright. Note to self, /roll works. Think,
That's how I've
maybe.
always done it.
If you do /R and then tab, you'll be able to just tab
Yeah,
it in.
it'll autofill.
Nevertheless,
Also, this mine lasts for an hour, so if there's anything.
whoever wants to go next.
I was probably in the order. Oh,
I
that
thought
would
we
be
were
me.
good about initiative.
In that case,
Fine.
Amari.
Okay. So I'm gonna use. So for full
Why
action,
was
I'm
it
gonna.
24?
For full action, I'm.
down.
For
For
full
full
action, I'm
action.
gonna use
Yep.
magical tinkering again. For the light property.
Mhm.
And apparently it has to be a tiny object. I just looked up the thing. My notes are a little incomplete.
It's not a big deal.
So yeah, I have a like basically a little pebble that lights up now.
Alright. You throw it at him. Yeah.
I guess I'm more so just trying to like have some extra light around so we can see him more consistently.
Illuminate the area. No, that's smart.
Yeah.
It's smart. And then Sonia, you cast True Seeing on yourself, revealing him to you as well. Bonus actions from either of you? Command Protect?
Yes. Yeah, so he's gonna... Oh, he can't see him, huh?
He can still... he's invisible, so you can still target him, it's just at disadvantage.
Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna do the laser then.
Since that is a save, I will give him advantage, because that makes sense.
Okay.
I'm going to type it in differently, because it's, once again, probably gonna not work.
Thanks, Dice Maiden.
Thanks, Dice Maiden.
That's
A
weird.
19.
I keep forgetting that there's some spells just not in the new one.
So as
Right.
Protect fires
So
out its
he
laser,
passes.
he just kind of
He
like...
passes.
It just kind of like... It does... Notably, it very distinctly moves out of the way of Protect's laser. Like, makes an effort to do so.
Yeah, and Amari can see that.
And then Sonia, you cast True Seeing, bonus action.
Ah, you would've hit, buddy, don't
yeah,
worry.
bonus action I was going to cast, wait, let me just make sure that they're both not concentration.
Breck, as
No,
you
it's
start...
not concentration.
You start swinging your hammer rapidly. You slam it to... You swing it once, and you whip it, throwing to the side of him. But you instantly come back, swinging it directly through him, slamming into the ground, going stupid. Vapidly is a wet word. It's the vapor in it. The vapor. Slamming
so-
into the ground, flying straight through the ghost body. You definitely did hit him. Your hammer made contact, but it went through him.
Oh,
Okay, my bonus action I'm going to cast Holy Weapon on my trident.
ooh, yummy lead. Oh. Wait, am I supposed to?
Guys, we are supposed to eat lead, by the way.
Yeah,
Our
it's
human bodies
very
are designed to eat lead.
That's how you get brain damage.
Oh, it's not. They're lying to you. Lead makes everything better. Literally.
This is true.
Confused.
Look at pencils. Pencils would not be nearly as good without lead.
They're made of granite these days.
No, no,
It's
no.
okay.
Lead.
What's next? You're gonna tell me bears don't hibernate during the winter?
You're a liar.
Do y'all believe in mini Brack supremacy?
Of course.
Mini rack.
Barry,
I'm
bonus
sorry,
action?
I'm just confused.
Well, let me check one thing.
While Barry's pulling out their bonus action, Lotus, you're up next.
Fantastic. Lotus says to Barry, "Hang on, little guy," and she gets down on a knee and then does like a little weird roar. You're trying to figure out if she's being intimidating or not, but she's actually, you see like wings sprout from her back, and yeah, I cast Draconic Transformation.
Cast Draconic Transformation. Growing wings.
Say no bonus action. I don't think I have anything here.
Of note-
I can't bonus action Big B's hand yet. I have to
Okay.
wait another turn.
Of note, this does give me blind sight, which if anything was within 30 feet of me, that isn't behind total cover, even if I'm blinded or in darkness, allows me to see invisible creatures.
Yep.
Unless it hides from me.
So-
Anyway,
You are well aware of his position as well. Poor Black.
So it's just Brack
And Barry.
but
I step to the side down here, and I'd like to use my breath weapon.
Okay.
you have a breath weapon?
They just
As of right now,
Draconic
yeah.
Transformation.
Oh.
I need a dex save that
Yes.
that I'm spinning towards it. I'm spinning the cone towards it. It's a 60-foot cone, but it's towards it.
17.
17. I don't think that passes. I can double check. Let me double check. Please let me double check. No. No, it does not. By one.
All right.
Then
I forgot your guys' proficiency bonus just went up to 12 +5. That's crazy. That's so
I
high.
know.
Five
Sorry,
now?
I'm,
I have a +10 to casting?
I know, right? Isn't it awesome? Anyway, he takes 23 force damage.
23 force damage. Got it. As your breath weapon shoots out, it kind of pushes him to the back, and he like lets out another, and he points at you, and then in another flash of darkness, you see him disappear and reappear over here.
But for me, it just kind of looks like he's just walking away.
Nope, for all
Alright.
that's how it appeared to everyone. So
No,
when
he's done
when
that.
your attack made contact with him, it re-illuminated him to everyone. And then he kind of like, for even those with the true seeing, it flashes into darkness.
Okay.
He would
Okay,
he would
I'm
again be
gonna-
invisible at this point, but most of you can see him anyways.
I'm gonna step over to the side, so that way if he does some kind of attack, I'm not in the way. And then, do you want me to move Naguru on the same turn, or? As
Yeah, you
mine,
can
or-
take her turn on your turn.
I'm gonna have Naguru go up next to Lotus and Barry, and hold her action for if any hostile creatures approach to attack them.
All right. In that case, it will be. It comes back around to Death Sword's turn. And he holds his sword up behind his head, pointing at Lotus. You've drawn his ire as being the only one to hit him. And a sparkling ball of energy forms behind him, and he launches it at you. With a 23 to hit
Yeah, that would hit.
for 14 necrotic damage.
What?
As this ball of crackling energy makes contact with you, eating into your skin. He then points his sword at the Gibdos, and with groans they go marching their way towards you all.
Hey, Lotus.
Okay.
What's up, Bragg?
You take 11 less damage.
Oh, cool. Just add 11 back to me.
I'm drawing mini Brack right now.
Yo.
Yeah.
Would that be close enough to proc Nagru's
Yes, it would.
health attack? Need a reader bonus.
I need the Gibdo stat block open.
One.
Gibdos. Here we go.
She nat 20's the Gibdo.
Nice. Give me that big damage.
Let's see. Scimitar is a D8. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
Dude.
someone got a nat 20.
The Gibdo misses.
And then
Lotus.
sneak
Hit Amari.
Yes.
What's Protect's AC?
Oh boy. Hold on.
I'm gonna take a wild guess and say it's less than 5. Less than
15.
25.
15.
Yep. Another Gibdo lumbers over to Protect and just slams his arms into it, like battering him to the ground and standing tall over him.
The Gibdo that try attacking Lotus takes 23 damage. Oh wait, I forgot to add the denomination. So just take another 8.
Alright.
How do you crit sneak attack?
In rules as written, it like doubles all of the damage for all of those dice, and I think that's like wildly out of proportion and unfair to every other class.
Yeah, so just I'll... Because, like, I don't know how you want to rule that, so... I forgot to add the...
I got it. Protect took 15 damage, by the way.
What am I looking at?
Amari, it's your turn.
Okay, so I'm gonna use my Dekunut teleport and go over here.
Alright.
Actually, I'm gonna move him there. And then I'm gonna use my hand axe. So 25 to hit.
Alright.
The-
That hits.
The floaty guy, yeah. And I get sneak attack on this, right?
Yep.
Yeah. 21 damage.
Alright. And as your
Oh yes, second attack.
your axe
go ahead.
flies through him, dealing the 21 damage, he lets out another screech, and when another flash appears over here.
So I rolled a nat 1 on my second attack, so...
As you catch your axe, you go to throw it again, and as you throw it at him, that's when he flashes away into the darkness.
Okay, that worked out then.
I think he's still within your range, so either way.
Yeah.
Yeah, Barry?
I wouldn't worry about that.
Alright. Bonus action, Amari?
Um,
Oh, the Dekunut. Sonia.
yeah.
Let me just double check and make sure these ones do not count.
Wait, I'm sorry, how much damage did Protect take?
Uh,
Put that in.
15.
15? Okay.
Never mind. Okay. So I have Holy Weapon on my Trident, so... And I would also like to add funny little... Is this undead?
This is an undead. Oh my gosh.
Funny little...
Guys,
Finally.
Sonia's getting to use the cleric thing.
I get to use the cleric thing!
You get to use the cleric thing.
You would have
As
think
it
it would have
actually-
happened more often by now.
Is it-
You could
Okay,
use the cleric
so-
thing on all of the Gibdos.
Okay. I tried to fight the Gibdos, but then you told me last time that it was kind of useless to fight the Gibdos. Me and Brock were both fighting a Gibdo.
Okay,
Also, I thought,
one,
I
doesn't
thought
change the
Gibdos
fact
were
that you could have
monstrosities.
used it on them and never tried to. Two,
Yeah.
you did continue to fight them after that anyways.
Eh.
You present your holy
Okay,
symbol
cool.
and censure undead creatures.
I would.
Each undead of your
Yeah.
choice within 30 feet of you must make a wisdom save. If the creature fails its save, it has frightened and incapacitated condition for 1 minute.
Yeah.
Go for it. I'm assuming just all of the ones within 30 feet of you.
Yes, please. So.
That is all of them.
Everybody.
Death Sword is
What?
going to legendary resist.
He's undead? No way.
Also you need.
Zach, you're a couple.
to
You're like a whole conversation behind right now, Zach.
It's a DC 18.
I thought we were just
check.
talking about the Gibdos. Honestly,
No.
I was taking.
He's
Gibbs
a
out of
fucking
neutral
ghost. The fuck?
His-
Okay, you know.
Sorry. His name is Death Sword.
Okay, but like in the past experience, a lot of the creatures in the Zelda like thing have just been like monstrosities.
Most
so,
of
like,
them
you can't
are.
really fault me for that.
Gyptos. Two of the
Pass.
two on the. Oh, it's up on my other monitor. The two on the right passed. The two on the right failed. The two on the left passed.
So the ones with the fucker pass. Cool.
Well, technically they're all with him.
Well, no, like on the
You're
side
either
of the
with
fucker.
me or you're against me.
Like he's beside the fucker.
From my point of view, the Jedi are evil.
You missed me the 5th.
That is as a magic action. Do you have a bonus action?
It was like 2 months ago, Jade.
I know. It's. I was trying to tease him.
Failed.
I realized it failed. I'm not.
Sorry, were you
funny.
talking to me? I was waiting for you to tell me if you could use a bonus action.
No, I don't really have anything that's a bonus action because the.
Alright.
Well, I guess I could bonus action heal myself.
In that case,
Healing word.
Brack.
Say beat up a Gibdo?
I think I did say beat up a Gibdo.
Oh. Anyway,
You don't have to.
before my turn, I would like to introduce everyone to the worst creation ever made.
Little Brack.
Little Brag! He's adorable.
He's a little
I
brat.
love him.
Alright.
Alright,
Advantage,
now I-
Brack.
Wait.
Now I could go hit something with the might of the sun.
Those
I'm
both
gonna
hit.
use mass healing word.
That's before the advantage. Fish for that crit.
Or no.
No, I forgo the advantage, so I get the
But Aaron, he's incapacitated.
Yeah, hello.
Oh, I wasn't looking at the screen honestly.
Your good friend Sonia incapacitated them.
Good
Hi.
friend Sonia.
I'm also going mass healing word.
We never fish for the
count
crit.
everybody.
It's alright. You still hit.
You always fish for the crit.
Like I'd ever believe Mr. Gamble doesn't fish for the crit.
Gamble, gamble, gamble.
Gamble, gamble, gamble.
How much of this is fire?
I
Everyone
don't think
that's
any
low,
of it is.
heal 4.
Oh, okay. Is that both your attacks? Seems like such a
I
low.
forgot a D10.
It seems like such a
I for-
low number for Brack.
I rolled a 3, a 2, and a 1. What do you want from me?
More damage.
Oh yeah, you're right. I forgot to roll a whole D10.
6 more damage is a lot. Alright. Barry.
Yeah.
If you ask me, it might be
It's
black hole
time.
time.
So first things first. Big B's
Yeah.
hand.
Big B's ham.
I get to grasping hand as a bonus action, which is a grapple.
Uh-huh. Roll that grapple check again.
Yes, yes, yes.
Is the Big B hand, I'm assuming on Death Sword.
Yes, I'll get sorry.
He moves over and tries to grab hold again.
Oh,
I'm looking at the wrong creature.
bad odds, bad odds.
It matches? Fuck, what does that mean?
It means attacker wins, right?
But this isn't an attack.
what
It's not
happened?
rolling against a number.
Grapple.
Aaron, grapple, match rules.
Uno momento.
Barry, main action while Aaron looks it up for me.
Main action. 9th level. I mean 6th level. Sorry.
I was about to say, whoa! Where'd you get 9th level spells?
Over there, the ninth level spell store.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 9th level spell.
Why are you buying clothes in the 9th level spell store?
So I either pull out Gravity Fissure here,
Yes.
or I just upcast Jim's Magic Missile. And honestly, I'm here for Gravity Fissure.
You don't use Gravity Fissure merely enough. I like the funny black hole spell. What is it, con
Gravity
save?
Fissure. It is a
I also would have loved that spell.
ravine of 100 feet long and 5 feet wide.
Maybe not gravity fissure. Maybe not gravity fissure. Maybe not.
No,
no, I can
that's
just-
that's just a straight line.
Yeah, I can just straight line it towards him.
It's like lightning bolt. If you move down here, you could hit the 2 Gyptos too.
Each creature within the line must succeed on a con saving throw or take 8d8 of force damage if you pull towards the line.
Barry merge turns will be real quick.
I could, guys. How are we feeling about 8d8 force damage? What's our con?
Barry.
Reddit is telling me if you tie, it's a fail.
Okay.
Barry, before you do that,
We always trust Reddit here.
can we you want to eat into my turn a little, Barry? I'm gonna fly us over here.
It depends. Like, what you're just flying us? Nothing else?
First, I'm gonna move us over here so that way you could get more mileage out of your line.
So how
Okay,
long?
okay.
So how close to the line do they have to be, Barry?
Okay, hold on. Let me pull out the draw tool. 10 feet.
10 feet within the line?
It says.
If you do it
Yep.
in the corner, you get all 3 of them without touching the Big B hand.
No,
Big
Big B's
B's
hand
is
doesn't
in-
need anything like that.
Well, yeah,
Big's
but
hand
that's
is
what
before you.
that's what I'm saying. You're like far enough away from everyone, anyways.
Lotus flies over here.
This does put Lotus in range of it, though.
All right, Lotus. Con saving throw.
Can I hold Barry forward?
You're still within 10 feet of it.
Okay,
You
that's
hold
fine.
me out like a gun.
Bang, bang, bang!
I'll
Magic
accept
missile,
corporate-
magic missile, magic missile.
You said con save?
Con save.
Alright,
If I'm not on the ground, do I have to make a con save?
there's Death Swords. Yes, because you're within... Actually, I would argue it gives
Failure.
you disadvantage. It's... The gravity of the line is pulling you in.
Alright, 1 con save.
And then the 2 Gyptos.
What's Tome Fair?
The
think I
top
took it back.
Gypto succeeds, the other 2 monsters fail.
Okay. 2 times versus bonus, so plus 10, plus 1 more die.
Wait, who?
As the hand moves over, it starts shaking with the sword again, distracting Death Knight enough to let Barry and Lotus position themselves just perfectly enough to pull every creature into the line.
So, Lotus still takes some damage, or
That's
is
fine.
the con save, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I passed
So-
the con save.
You passed the con save? Okay, that's a separate 8d8, it seems like.
What?
At least the way it's worded on the spell. Yeah. It's everyone in range takes 8d8 on a failed save, and then every creature within 10 feet, all but not in it, must save on the con save, or take 8d8 damage and be pulled towards the line.
Okay, so yeah, that would be a separate one.
So it's
That's
a separate
weird.
thing. Really weird.
So, do I take damage or do I not take damage?
Oh fuck, how does this interact with... Actually, no, it's just the base 8d8. So half of that.
Half of 37?
Yes.
Okay.
Half of 37.
I'm waiting to see if I see Brack typing or not.
Big chunk.
I was just pasting the thing from them.
And as the gravity
Half of
fissure
37.
pulls the monsters in, you see another flash of light as he once again teleports away.
Wait, I'm sorry. 75 damage did that little to both of them?
This one succeeded. These two failed.
Wow.
This did like 2/3 of his health. You just didn't see the bar beforehand.
How did that motherfucker succeed?
The Gyptos do have more health than the boss.
That's awesome.
I just got a text from my boyfriend that says, so I kind of maybe sort of did something. I'm scared.
That's always
He
terrifying.
probably just said
It
one
is.
frame.
Alright.
Hold on. Now that you said
He's
that, I
actually
gotta
playing
text.
GTA 5 right now.
But that's the
Um,
berry turn. Lotus, follow it up.
Breath weapon. Jax. Wait, hold on. He moved.
Wait, will I be in the crossfire?
That's what we're about to find out.
Well, I'm gonna try and measure. Okay. So here's what's gonna happen.
Hi, Naguru.
Lotus.
Oh my god. In Ark's DMs, I just found a picture of Dixie.
If I fly away, I'm gonna take a.
If you get any further from the Gypto, yeah.
Look at this fat ass cat.
Then I.
Roast me alive!
Then I will take a disengage action
Okay.
and then step forward, use my bonus action to do the breath weapon attack.
Okay.
Because I just read the spell and I went, what the fuck? I could do a bonus action?
Yeah.
And anyway. Two
Alright.
dex saves, please.
The Gypto fails. Let's get that death sword save.
Wow. You know, honestly,
16. He fails.
he doesn't pass. Yay!
Oh,
honestly-
actually, it's only a 14. I misremembered his stat.
A part of me really just wanted to say, you know what? Just hit them all and just position to hit everyone.
What's the
Anyway,
worst that could happen?
34 force damage.
That would have been fine.
As the breath forcefully shouts out, you Fusroda, reaching? What's the word I'm looking for?
Screeching,
It's like
wailing.
reaching, but it's like a form of like a synonym for destruction, a form of viscera. Rending,
Oh, yeah.
through their
Like-
flesh and
like that one shout.
bandages. And yada yada, flash of darkness. He goes here.
Hey, I was in that corner. And then the guru will
Attack.
I'm gonna have to run to the bathroom.
she will. Oh wait, it's incapacitated. Never mind.
Bonus action disengage.
Wait, actually,
Bonus action disengage might go.
it's incapacitated though, so I can still just walk away anyway.
Oh yeah, true.
Right?
Yeah.
Pause. I don't think Naguru can see this.
Naguru cannot see him, so she would be rolling at disadvantage to hit.
Okay, I'll take those odds.
Who knows if you can actually hit it?
Me, I know.
Naguru walks up.
true.
She goes, "I must say I've never fought a floating sword before, but nevertheless, here we are." And she takes her swords. And she slashes at where his body would be, perfectly pinpoint, striking into where his heart is. But their swords, those who can see it, their swords just fly through the body, leaving like a spectral mist as it reforms back in his form.
Might just under the AC.
Nope, like Brack before, it would have hit, but your weapons went through it.
No! Damn you, non-magical weapons!
Damn you, non-magical weapons! If only we had an artificer.
If only we had.
All of my weapons are considered magical because I'm a battlesmith.
You are magical.
You're pretty
Thank you,
magical.
Also, Lotus, you have a repulsion shield. I don't know if you know.
You do have a pretty repulsive shield.
What does that do?
I have no clue.
Give
These
me
are
a
just
second.
these are just buzzwords. Like,
However, it is
I'm-
it is enemy phase again. These two are still incapacitated. However, these guys are gonna
Yay.
maneuver their way forward. Alright.
I sent you all of these magic items that I gave you guys like a while ago. Like a couple of
Hey.
times.
And that was a while ago.
The Death Sword rends this sword high, and the Guru's still kind of like collecting themselves from putting so much effort into an attack only for it to fly through. He just slashes straight through Naguru's back for a devastating 26 damage. And I need a strength saving throw from Naguru.
Link.
Serious.
Yeah, yeah, look right above that.
Brack's only like
You know
kind
what
of
I'm gonna
powerful,
say.
guys.
Really? Mini Brack's kind of the goat.
Mini bracket is the go.
Mini Brack is the GOAT.
Also, that shield's awesome. I didn't realize
We
that.
should make mini bracket stick on the server.
Jesus
I'm
Christ.
sorry, Scarlet, Bigby's hand is gone. I don't care how much HP he has, it's gone.
One Naguru strength save.
Susie's idea.
Nagru takes only.
Sonia, does a 30
Oh,
and
that's personal.
25 hit you?
Yeah?
The Gibdo starts slamming its body into you, beating you senseless, dealing 39 bashing damage, pushing you down to the ground. Not literally, but... Oh, wait, hold on, there's
Wrath
more
of the
damage.
Storm. Wrath of the Storm!
Yeah, go for it.
Woohoo!
Another 20 damage on top of that.
My turn, Jessica.
Fucking hell.
As it, like,
no.
is beating and battering you, it like grabs hold of you, and you can feel like necrotic energy
Can I
seeping
have you
into
make
your
a
skin.
dexterity saving throw?
Yes.
Jeez.
Jeez. What?
Thank you.
What? What's happening? Guys, these
my turn,
Gibdos
my
are
turn.
goated.
My turn.
Zach, can you make a whiz save?
you're
Take
right.
half of 15, okay?
Alright. So,
How much
7.
damage did I take? I took 9, 20. Christ, I think I might be down.
Guys, I just rolled 3 nat 20s that turn. A
Yeah,
19
feel proud of
I'm
and
almost
a
down.
14. Yeah, so Sonia, you took 59 damage in total.
Yeah.
And it's now Amari's turn.
Okay, cool. Right. I'm gonna move over here. And I'm getting sneak attack from flanking with Naguru, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So I'm gonna use my quarterstaff.
Alright.
Plus 1.
That
Second
is a
attack.
Are you
nat
being the
1.
goat again?
No, I'm not being the goat. Does that hit?
A 17 does hit.
Okay, holy shit. 8 plus 7 plus 3d6. 20 damage.
Damage types, please.
So it's bludgeoning,
Uh,
but magical because I'm an artificer, or because I'm a battlesmith.
Is all
Magical
battlesmiths weapons, just any weapon you use, magical? I thought you had to enchant the weapon still.
My quarterstaff has enhanced weapon.
Okay. Then yeah, that makes it magical. Just double checking. You deal 20 damage as you take your quarterstaff and you take your quarterstaff and you go and you beat directly into the spectral spirit. And it kind of falls and it dissipates. And it seemingly disappeared. However, what has not disappeared is the sword falls, landing firmly into the ground. You feel ominous presence coming out of the sword.
Amari goes to pick it up.
That's why the session was called Death Sword.
I'm very proud of you, Aaron. Amari, can I get...
Oh god, what kind of save are you gonna have me make?
Wisdom.
Big one.
Can I get a wisdom save?
Yep.
God
Yep.
damn it. I'm
Yep.
not good at those. That's like one of my worst stats. Amari is fairly min-maxed, so there's that. 18.
Amari, you walk over and you grab the sword. Actually, I have a gift for this. Hold on. You walk over and you grab the sword, and you feel a spectral form of necrotic energy seeping out of the sword and into you.
Okay.
As you grab hold of the sword, it becomes incredibly apparent to you that the sword itself is the cursed object and not the spirit. I can't find the gift. Oh well.
Wait, am I the fucking mini-boss now?
Amari,
No.
you can no longer let go of the sword.
Okay.
You take 17 necrotic damage.
That's not terrible.
And you will take another 17 at the start of your next turn. Unless you can let go of the sword.
Which I cannot, so...
Guys, let's chop off her arm!
Is that a curse?
Mutilator!
You said
I can-
17?
Aries ID.
It is a curse,
Yeah,
Sonia.
I'll cast regenerate. Don't worry, I can cast regenerate. Let's cut him off.
I did not understand anybody.
You asked if it was a curse. Sonia, it
The
is a
answer is
curse.
Hi, I can just remove the curse.
Well then,
Well,
It's your turn, do
bragging
that.
You can't do it.
It's
yeah,
my-
stop bragging.
Just
Walk.
wanted to make sure it's my turn, and she didn't want to do anything else. Okay.
Do you want to do anything else, Amari?
You should swing the sword.
No, I'm good.
You should swing the sword.
Hi.
What?
I don't know.
Sonia.
There's nothing within
Something.
range.
Sonia, no.
Naguru, Gears, the Gibdos.
No.
Well, if this
No,
guy's not
actually-
here anymore. If the
I
spirit's not
cast-
here anymore, you could probably just bonk.
I guess, yeah. I'll move over and do that. Yeah, I'm gonna swing the sword at the mummy thing.
Please.
This is the worst idea ever.
I can't wait to cleave right through it and hit Sonia.
I don't want to
It's
die.
actually a beam attack.
Hey, out of curiosity, where did all of Sonia's HP go?
a single Gibdo destroyed her.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was researching the repulsive shield and trying to figure out why because I was doing math and my AC.
Believe
wasn't
it or not,
calculating
Zach,
right.
it's not the Gibdo that double nat 20'd.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Where the fuck is this song?
And
I
then
keep
Max
losing
rolled his
songs.
attack too.
Yeah, after being told that I have a repulsive shield, I had to go back and calculate. Turns out my AC is supposed to be 19. However long it's supposed to have been, gave me the shield.
Amari, give me that roll
I'm
to
gonna
hit.
cast-
What's my bonus? Is it just strength?
Normal bonus.
Okay, so just strength. I don't think actually, I am proficient in this, so it's 7 plus 7. 23.
Alright, and Amari, give me a flat d20.
Oh god, that's always scary. 14.
Amari,
Devil weapon, devil weapon, devil weapon, devil weapon, devil weapon.
you slash into the Gibdo, dealing a solid 19 necrotic damage to it.
Not terrible.
The energy licks out. It kind of slashes at both you and Sonia. It seems as if you came just shy of damaging one of yourselves.
Cool. Okay.
This is a cursed object. Sonia, it's your turn.
I want it, 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 I want it.
Well, you'll have to pry it out of my cold dead hands then.
Literally!
At your touch, all curse affecting one creature or object ends. So all I have to do is touch you.
Sonia walks around the Gibdo, Amari, who's just kind of lumbering there. Their
I just
hands
grab your
radiate
hand
a
with the
golden
sword in
light,
it.
grabbing hold of your arm, and you instantly realize you do not want to be touching this. You need to let go. You need to get rid of this thing.
Aaron, very
Amari,
nice. She said
Amari
she
like
touches
drops
Amari,
the
not the
sword and
sword.
like kind of skips back. It's like, that thing is fucking weird.
You toss the sword
Okay.
over to the side. It's kind of laying on the ground. And the guru
Quick,
goes,
I asked everybody not to go near it.
we really probably shouldn't be. We should probably, like, do something about that.
I will
I-
remove the curse from the object. Just give me a second, okay?
No, I want it. I grab a cloth, I
No,
wrap it.
no, no,
I thought it was
no,
maybe the
nobody-
solution to
nobody is
the puzzle in
taking
the other
this,
room.
Nobody.
I thought maybe it was the solution to the other room. That's why I grabbed it.
I wrap a linol hide around it, and I pick it up that way.
Guys, this is a stupid idea.
Zach,
I can't
make
wait.
me a wisdom
Okay,
saving
that's
throw.
quick.
A wisdom
You
save?
just asked a druid to
Guys.
make you a wisdom save?
Well, I'm not gonna change what ability it is because someone else is picking it up.
Well, obviously.
Let me roll with it. Let me roll with advantage. There we go.
The same roll Iron got.
Guys,
I use my bonus on my hat to
Guys.
roll with advantage. Yeah, what's up?
stop touching it. Let me just remove the
Lotus,
curse from the
you do
object.
not fall under the curse. But ooh, you wanna touch it. You wanna fall under the curse so bad. Ooh, you really want
I'm
this
gonna
sword.
like block everyone from it. Like I'm getting in between everybody in this freaking weapon.
I'm
has
holding
it in
it.
your hand.
I'm holding it. I strap it to my bag. This is not my new possession.
Okay,
No,
okay.
no, no. Let
But
me
guys,
remove the curse.
Hear me out.
What if I hold
What could possibly go wrong giving this to Cheese?
Lotus in her draconic form snarls at you while holding the sword in a very ominous fashion.
The Gibdos are still acting. They're still taking their turns, but the door unlocks.
Thank God, get us the fuck out of here.
I
Are we still in initiative?
Not if you guys are legit just walking away.
I mean, there's no reason to fight these guys if we don't need to.
They'll continue to
Um,
chase you down. That's all.
Oh, okay. Wait,
I'm back.
like, how far?
I take my new cool sword. My new
So
cool
close to dying.
sword.
Does anybody have any healing spells? Or is
I
it
can
just-
crack your back.
That does
Uh,
feel nice.
Fuck the gilded sword. What about
I
the
don't-
evil curse?
I can help you a little bit, Sonya.
You have the
That would
death
be
sword.
Greatly appreciated. Because if I go to heal myself, I'm gonna end up using all of my spell points.
Whose turn is it?
Technically, it would be Brax.
Brack, what's your wisdom modifier?
I think it's plus 2?
Pretty big.
So is mine.
Pretty big.
Actually, my wisdom's 3.
Yeah, but, you know, just as an experiment. Brack's leaving the room, by the way. Oh my fucking god.
You guys cannot escape this 18.
Brack's leaving.
Hypothetically, if Brack were to roll an 8.
This is a suspicious looking chest.
I mean, It's a chest?
I
I ran out of movement.
guess I should start trying to cleave into the Gilbdos, right?
You can. You can
Okay,
leave.
so out
I'd
of
be
curiosity,
Barry after
even
Brack, so...
yeah, sorry.
Uh,
Even if I am
yeah?
even if I wrap the sword in something, still making like attempting to grab it like would put me under the effect.
Say that again?
I said if I wrap the sword with something, like completely, like I put a giant Lionel hide around it, would I still making contact with it? Would it?
Yeah. You picked it up, you, like, wrapped it and picked it up with the Lionel hide, but it still was, like, the curse was reaching through that.
It's like Lotus.
Okay.
Use me.
Barry. Lotus is possessed by an evil sword, Gibdos are running abundant, and Brack is leaving the room. What would you like to do?
Okay. Sorry. I stepped away for just a second. Why do you have the fucking thing now?
I look at I talk up to Barry and I go, well, Barry, it spoke to me.
God damn it!
Plus,
Nick-
like
Hey,
she holds it out.
Are quite possibly one of the stupidest
Nikaru
idiots.
walks away.
Is this a great sword or like a long sword?
It's a long sword.
So
Okay.
here's what Barry's
Oh,
gonna
actually,
do.
wait, it might say... Hold on.
He's going to Bigby's hand action grab onto the
Big
sword.
B hand was killed.
Bigby's
Wait,
head
how?
double crit.
Double crit? Sorry,
It got double crit.
Agipto walked up to Amari, made the active decision to turn around and hit Bigby's hand, knocked out 2 clean nat 20s. And I just said, okay, I don't think Bigby's hand
96
is...
hit points.
It would
I
have.
can roll the hit points, Scarlet. I can roll the damage, Scarlet.
Well, no.
He literally said, "I don't care how much health it has." Like,
I did.
No.
Word for
fine.
word.
Okay, hold on. Can I? Hold on. Fuck.
Ever just
For scientific purposes, it would have been 77 damage.
So just under. It's fine. It's dead.
And then the Agibdo went over, almost killed Sonya, and then popped off another clean nat 20 to avoid getting electrocuted.
Fuck, I don't have anything to like make. I don't have any sort of like commanding spells.
It is a great sword, Lotus.
Can I?
Okay.
What are the chances I can hold monster the sword?
It's a sword, not a monster.
Yeah, I know.
You could hold Monster the sword. It is a possessed cursed sword.
That's awesome.
Lotus is the one carrying it, so it's not like it's moving.
It's on my bag. I'm not.
No, wait. If I hold monster the sword and then Lotus,
It just holds
walking-
Lotus in place. Scarlet, you can also just get off of Lotus and leave.
But your movement
Lotus.
is so much smaller without me. You need me, Barry.
Lotus, I'm tired of this
No.
bullshit.
Here's what happens. Barry casts Bigby's hand again. You know, he's the
As you do.
and that's gonna cost me 7, so that puts me down to 29 spell points.
A very
I
respectable
wish I had
number of spell
12
points.
And Bigby's hand
Yeah.
is like hovering behind him. He looks down at Lotus. He looks at Bigby's hand. He goes, Lotus, this is quite possibly the stupidest thing I have ever seen you do, and you are spectacularly stupid sometimes. And
But
he
isn't it so
hops
cool?
off of Lotus and onto the hand.
And off Barry goes.
60 feet of movement for my bonus action.
Still the Giptos.
Lotus.
Over here.
Can I?
Oh yeah, I guess that door would also unlock.
Okay, level with me, God. If I attempt to keep using the sword,
You will die.
will I have to keep making wisdom saves constantly?
Oh no, the
And
sword. You're cursed by the sword. Oh no, you did succeed the save. You'll have
Yeah.
to succeed the save every time at the start of each turn. Yeah.
Interesting.
The only reason you're not making one right now is because you picked it up out of turn.
cons. I'm weighing the pros and cons.
No cons. This is how you get the bad ending.
So like,
The only reason you're not making a wisdom save right now is because you picked it up out of turn order.
yeah, I know.
You would
sorry.
be otherwise.
There you go.
I'm gonna go ahead and start rolling Gibdo move. Gibdo
Yeah.
stuff while you decide.
But before you move the Gibdos, let me make a breath weapon attack.
All right.
Oh. Hello, Gibdo.
To these Gibdos.
Mr. Gibdo, could
Hello,
you not
Jack.
hit me?
These two Gibdos.
Mr. Gibdo does hit you. Does hit you.
Okay, but what if he didn't hit me anyway?
Can you raise your AC from 18 to 20? 1?
By sheer willpower?
Yeah. 40 damage.
What
Um,
the fuck?
These
Two
Gibdos are
dex-
popping the fuck off. Jesus Christ.
2 dex saves, please.
Subtract 10 from that, Aaron, because bludgeoning.
Alright.
2 dex saves, Zach. One of them auto fails, is still incapacitated. 17.
That
That fails.
that
That fails.
does. Have
You
I
said
not updated my-
earlier in this fight that your thing was 18.
Or 16. Just hold on. Am I having a moment? Just
Zach, you might be having
Okay.
a moment. You said earlier in this fight that was 18.
plus 5 plus 5 is 18. Okay. Cool. I was going through updating old numbers on my character sheet, and I saw that, and I was very confused. So I wanted to make sure. 24 force damage, and then 1 normal sword attack. A gilded sword, gilded sword, gilded sword, not the evil sword.
Definitely the evil sword.
100% the evil sword. You reach for the
24
gilded
days.
sword, you find the evil sword, the cursed sword in your head, and
Is this true statement? Is this true statement? I'll have to change my bonus otherwise.
Link's thinking if what to be true statement or not.
no, I'm waiting for the roll. A 23
I did.
hits.
Sigh.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
I'm only sighing for fireworks.
Oh, that's what I heard. I thought that was in the song.
10 damage.
10 damage.
10
Oh, you get
magical,
slapped
so- By the Gibdo.
by
Oh,
the
no.
Gibdo. He counterattacks. He's Yangi. The 27 hits. For
Yep.
a cool, clean. Me remembering to type /R. 65 damage.
1 Gibdo hit? Hello? What?
These guys are. As he slams
Um,
into your shield, you kind of
is
like
it
parry it
D20?
back,
Is
and
this
he
something
immediately
D20s?
just throws himself into you, pushing you down towards the ground, immense weight and
Dang.
pressure, as he grabs hold of you,
Dang.
bites into
that-
your shoulder, slowly eating away at your life force, and then a little
don't think-
mini Brack shows up and punches him in the face.
I don't think those are supposed to be D20s.
No, I stand by what I did. I never make a mistake.
Alright.
I'm getting punished.
What
for
dice are they
Dinosaur.
supposed to be?
D10s.
Why?
Oh.
Why am I just taking 65 damage?
Like
He gets
cheated.
put-
I'm gonna also cheat.
He gets pushed 15 feet back, by the way. Reaction.
Subtract 28 off on top of the 10 Aaron subtracts. So 38 out 65 minus 38.
Mini Brack. Get
I
him.
just half the D20s.
Yeah, now I have to do like math.
No,
No, because I just hit undo because I have to.
if you subtracted 65, you just add back 38.
Make my life complicated.
Okay, buddy. Amari.
Yeah, so I'm gonna hit it with my quarterstaff,
Pop
and
off,
also
queen.
use Arcane Jolt to heal
How much
Sonya.
Also, this guy gets pushed back 15 feet for my reaction, by the way.
And then, so it takes 8 damage.
Actually, no, it doesn't, Zach.
What? Is it unable to be moved?
Yeah.
Okay, that's stupid.
I think it's so silly. It's just its only
Sonya, you heal
feature
12.
is immovable. The Gibdo cannot be moved against his will.
That's stupid.
It has no other features.
Awesome. That's awesome.
The stat block is genuinely
Second
so
attack.
funny, guys.
16 total damage from me, like.
16?
Yes.
Alright.
I'm in damage both times.
That's alright. I heard 60, and I want to be sure.
Oh, yeah.
18, 189
And then
health.
bonus action, Protect's gonna melee. Fucking.
Theoretically, wouldn't he have like not taken damage earlier from the necrotic sword?
I've been using these guys very nicely to you guys. I've
I can
also
tell.
I've not used a single dreadful glare.
Does that,
You use
does that hit,
most-
like...
You use most stat blocks very nicely to us.
That does not hit.
Ah, dang. Okay.
Yeah, because if I say I'm using the stat block to be in a way to be nice to you guys, it doesn't read as me just being stupid and not reading the stat block fully.
Exactly.
I'm gonna,
What?
you know, honestly, it's a good thing I don't have a single fire spell. Metagaming physically impossible. Good job, Lotus.
I'm glad I
Good
went
job,
the
Lotus.
I'm a fish and I like lightning route.
I do have a couple of fire spells, but I'm not gonna use them. I'm not gonna.
Metagame iron.
Do it, Iron! Give in to the metagamer!
I give it to the
Also,
sword. You
since
can give it to
it's
the
my turn, I'm just gonna heal anybody that's within 30 feet of me, because I'm using mass cure wound.
Oh, never mind. Branding smite is
Right,
radiant
there you go.
damage. Okay.
Hand to the evil sword.
Alright, Sonia. Yeah, mass cure wounds.
Everyone heal 22, and then I'm going to healing word myself.
Alright. And then are you gonna move?
Yeah, let me just.
Honestly, I feel like it's a distribution thing, Brack. Everyone here but you and the Guru have magical spells, weapons, and properties.
I'm glad you specified spells because my weapon is only slightly magical.
It's alright. It's alright. I'll figure out how to just get by with physique alone.
You honestly been doing pretty well for yourself.
I've been doing pretty well.
You may do no damage, but you sure do always hit. Hi, Cat.
Don't worry, Bragg. Do you want the evil sword?
Alright, Brack, it's
I
your
will not be-
turn.
25 feet of movement. Wait, are we intentionally trying to go to this room, or are we trying to back out?
I mean, there's a chest right here.
Okay.
There's a chest right here and a secret door right here.
Is there a secret door right there?
Okay.
I don't know. I was just trying to see if I could gaslight you.
No, they're definitely there definitely is.
Checks notes. Yeah, secret door. Right. Quickly, put a secret door there. Quickly.
I don't know.
We're still in turn order because Gibdo is
Yeah.
patiently.
Baldur's Gate logic.
Real.
I'm waiting for Brack to one-shot this Gibdo. Those both hit. Like I said, Brack never misses.
The same attack modifier is soul, by the way.
Like a third of the damage though, because paladins, are only like the best class in the game or something.
Well, yeah, because Soul gets to add an extra D8 of radiant to every attack, and also the. Anyway, Brack is just gonna, do what he does best. And cheat.
He cheats.
He cheats.
Brack, what weapons do you have right now?
We love cheating.
Can you just like send me your weapon loadout, Brack?
I can, or I could tell you.
Either or.
But first, I'm gonna use a fire strike because I took that funny feat.
Let's go! I love the funny feat I made and don't
Not
remember.
the metagame. I was gonna use it anyway.
It's okay. In the last session that no one remembers happening because it didn't happen, you guys did in fact burn a Gibdo.
Yeah, I do remember that.
41
None of that's
damage.
fire, by the way.
9 of it is.
Artifact? Sorry.
What? Alright. Look at that. Cleaving through the Gibdo.
These things are tanky.
These things are so fucking tanky.
What CR is this again?
Barry!
Oh, 11. No fucking why? Jesus.
Okay,
Christ.
I'm a bit confused. Are we just fighting this Gibdo? Can we get to that chest?
The Gibdo is actively following you guys. But you could just go to the chest.
It can
Yeah,
you
go
just
for it.
go to the chest?
You're
Big B's
riding...
hand over the chest.
Yeah. The Gibdo does get an opportunity attack.
Okay, that's fine.
I will, because
Oh,
I
I'm
am
at
a
full.
fair DM, I will flip a coin to see if he attacks the big B hand. 1 is Barry. Sorry, Barry.
Alright. That's fine.
30 to hit you.
That's fine.
Jesus Christ. For
You're not
a
ready for
total
this.
of 40 damage.
You're not ready for this.
-9! Mini Brack! My goat! Barry, as you begin moving away, kind of just like done with the situation, you feel these Gibdo hands that like eclipse your body, reaching out, grabbing hold of you, squeezing the life out of you as you feel necrotic energy eating into your skin, and your mouth begins to taste like rotten fruit, covered in irony blood. And then a little Brack shows up next to you inside the hands. It just goes, "Hwah!" It pushes them away.
Thanks, brat.
What? I didn't do anything. I'm standing right here.
Okay. Never mind. Thank you, hallucination. He continues on.
Huh?
Just don't worry about it.
Sorry
I'm
guys, that might be
hallucinating.
that might be a
Chest.
top tier attack description from me. That one's up there with some of my favorites.
No, that
I'm just-
is really.
That one's
I
up
love
there
going-
with that one's up there with the King of Neakarth taking Saya by the throat and like pile driving him from the stratosphere.
Honestly, most of those descriptions were top tier.
Barry, you move over to the chest. You climb your little way inside the keyhole, and inside is a large golden key.
Okay. Golden key.
I'll
Golden-
just drop the
Bomber
dice.
knows.
Boss key! You got the boss key.
Yay!
Oh.
In front
I
of the
pick up
chest
the
is
boss
another
key.
pedestal.
Gulp.
Gulp.
I eat the boss key.
You eat the boss key.
Oh, why did he eat it?
You will hurt you.
Yummy.
Alright, Lotus.
Finish him off.
That's a good point. I should finish him. Anyway, I'll do 1 Gilded Sword attack and then Breath Weapon attack.
Go for it.
1 Gilded Sword, 21, and 1 6d8 Breath Weapon attack.
Yep. 33 damage from the breath weapon, and give me that gilded sword. Actually, Lotus, describe how you kill him.
Lotus looks at it. Does a quick little snarl. Does like a flies back in the air a little. Flies past it, slashes it, slashes into it, leaving a wide enough hole inside the bandages, and just breathes the magical breath attack into its core.
All right.
There's like a little bandage like on her mouth. She's like she like, spits it out.
All right. And then Naguru.
I don't know how or when Naguru moved up there.
On your last turn, I moved her token.
Okay. Then Naguru will in
Naguru
this
walks
room,
up. Actually, I got Naguru for this turn.
No, I was gonna run her hand along the wall, and then like see
Naguru
if there's any.
walks up to the chest. She goes, "So, little guy, what's in there?"
Big key.
Purple guy.
Points to big key-sized bulge in his stomach.
Jesus
Huh.
Christ.
Okay, Keyvor aside, I was kind of hoping there was something else in there.
I can see.
I know the secret is there.
I suppose. Guys,
Hmm.
stop pointing. I get it.
I suppose that's it, and then walks
She
away.
walks over. She runs her hand along the side of the wall, as it was Zach's idea. I credit it. And she goes, "If the other rooms in this dungeon have the false walls,
She falls to the wall.
well, Barry, there's only
Yeah?
one way to go. Deeper." She looks at Brack, arm locked with the Gibdo.
All right, let's go. Yeah.
Alright,
60 feet of movement.
and then it's...
Barry is going on a date with another Gerudo.
Oh my gosh, Barry's cheating on his wife!
Wait, they're married already?
What?
What?
That was fast.
Gonna have a kid.
I thought I was gonna have a
They have a
with them.
child?
Barry
Yeah,
pushes
wait,
up
how
their
does that-
glasses. Hey,
How does that
when
work?
you're this small, everything moves a little fast.
Oh, I guess I forgot something.
Should we just go in?
Brack, you don't get hit twice. The Gibdo fell off.
Yeah.
That was
Amari,
insane.
it's your turn.
Why would I get hit?
I'm gonna come up here.
As long as
say hi to
Brack's
these
still
nerds.
locked in combat with his Gibdo, it still has to abide by turn order.
Yeah. I'm gonna yell down past the Gibdo and Brett, be like, "Hey, y'all need anything?"
Oh, you see them
Oh,
walk into a wall.
Actually, I have my enchanted
Oh yeah,
goggles on,
you
so
see
I can
them
what
walk
the-
through a open space in the wall.
You see them just walk down a corridor.
Nothing
Yeah,
weird
like,
here. No problem here.
No problem. God damn it.
I'm gonna move up and I'm gonna hit the thing with my quarterstaff.
Pop off, Queen.
Actually, ooh, is heat metal bonus action? I don't think it is. Ooh, actually, no. I'm gonna use branding smite.
Ooh, go for it.
Let me just look up branding smite real quick.
So bonus
Branding or
action that
burning?
adds a
Branding.
D8 of radiant damage to your attack and lights up the enemy so that everything has advantage.
2d6.
Oh,
actually.
2d6.
Yeah.
I took a random shot in the dark. I don't think I've ever read the spell before. I think I just described Shining Smite.
You do.
You're cannot become invisible until the spell ends. That would have been really useful earlier. 30 to
Would've been.
hit. And actually, so it's a concentration spell, so I have it until a minute, or I'd prevent concentration. So.
All right.
8 plus 7. I gotta use this spell more often. I use spells in general more often. Shit.
You are a half
22
caster.
damage. I am. And then second attack.
He's balling.
Oh my god, get himself.
Dunk on himself. Duh.
Okay.
Automatically?
That's yeah.
Sorry.
19 damage. Pretty
ahead.
good.
Plus the 22.
Yes. Yes, yes, yes.
You're about to say the most blasphemous thing that I would not be able to respect you
Momo.
anymore for.
What?
Huh?
Meow.
I was saying hi to Momo.
Meow.
Meow.
Sorry.
What?
Guys, Momo is the littlest guy.
Sorry to go off topic, but I'm going insane right now. That's all.
Nevertheless, Brack,
I
Sonia,
actually
it's your
heard meow
turn.
in the mic.
If Momo's the littlest guy, then I'm the gayest.
Ooh, do we have
I mean,
bad
I
news
did
for you?
nominate you for the award again, so.
Fuck yeah. Thank you, Aaron.
I want
Oh, yeah.
TPK again.
You're my best friend now, Aaron. I hope.
Why
I
do
hope
you
know.
want TPK?
Well,
It's the
Luna,
only
you
thing
better
I can
start
get
running
nominated
one
for.
shots.
It's the only thing I can get nominated for.
Wait, Luna, just start running one shots and
I
killing
nominated
everyone.
you
Problem
for a lot
solved.
of things.
I think I nominated you for at least 3 things.
All right.
At least.
Same.
I,
Same.
Okay.
all right,
Gotcha.
you're a
A
group
couple
of
of them- a
adventurers. You
couple of them
start
are
in a tavern.
directly
You're
out-
level 4. An
And you get one
archmage
shot.
walks in and casts magic missile at the 9th level.
Ooh,
I
he's
need
also he also has 20 levels in sorcerer, and he also cast quicken spell.
He has
Yeah.
20 levels in sorcerer, 20 levels in paladin, and 20 levels in warlock. Good luck.
What awards, Iron? What awards?
I don't remember in specific, but
A lot of people are saying some of the awards feel really targeted, and I think that just illuminates your biases.
I think it's really funny that all the awards are designed to feel targeted, but they really like and truly aren't.
All of them are designed to feel targeted, but none of them do target anyone, and that's the funniest part.
Targeted last year.
Except for that one.
Nevertheless,
that one.
Sonia, it's your turn.
I've
Let's
played
get back
that
on
one.
track here.
Cool.
Guys, I don't want to
Um,
win Tumblr Sexy Man.
Winning Tumblr.
You should.
Last
You
year we
are,
had the
you will.
Zacchaeus.
Guess who I nominated for that one?
If you say,
Alright, moving on.
Your
Sonia,
boyfriend,
Sonia.
That's who.
moving on.
Correct.
Hi,
Come on.
Momo. Please
moving
get
on,
out
moving
my
on,
face.
moving on. Back
Yeah,
Sonia,
let's go.
Sonia.
Sorry.
Sorry, I'm trying to get to my
You're
screen,
fine.
but I have to move the cat. I'm just gonna walk
Excuses,
past
excuses.
everything.
You
No, I
actually
can't walk past everything.
Just kill it.
I'm going to try. Because I still have Holy Weapon. I need to use that.
Just like cast Disintegrate Undead. You have that spell.
No, I don't.
Is that a real spell?
No.
Probably.
No, it's not. It's
I
just
don't-
disintegrate.
Scarlet.
I don't know cleric spells.
No, a lot of cleric and druid spells overlap.
18.
Oh, that hits.
Yay.
Sorry, I just realized. I think Sonia gets Wish around now.
Not around now. A little bit later.
The divine one?
Divine intervention.
Yeah.
No, I
Also,
think
you
it's
get
like
Wish
it's
at level-
weird in 2024. I'm gonna look it up while Sonia gives me that damage.
Isn't Wish level 9 spell, so level 17?
No.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about.
So, piercing and radiant. So 7 and 5 is radiant. If your weapon isn't already magical, enhance one for the duration as a bonus action on your turn. You can just dismiss the
What
spell.
domain is
Cause the
Sonya?
weapon to meet a burst of radiant.
Lightning, thunder, storm,
Yeah.
bringer,
Tempest?
tempest. Yeah.
Also, because might as well, so I don't have. I'm also gonna use the bonus action to displace the magic. Can I get you to make a Constitution saving throw?
Yes. Okay, so it's level 20 when Sonya gets Wish. I
Yeah.
could have
Yeah.
sworn 2024 moved it to be earlier. But I think
Mm-mm.
it's because they reworded Divine Intervention to be more akin to how Wish is worded. That is
You
a
fail.
10 plus 6, 16.
You fail.
Okay.
It's an 18. And then 18 radiant damage, and then you're blinded for 1 minute.
Alright. Brack.
Isn't he already glowing? And now he's blinded? Poor guy.
He's not glowing.
Man, where's the
Brandon's trying
JoJo
to do
meme?
that.
Oh. Well, he's gonna be glowing after I hit him.
Go, Brack. Pop off. Whoa! One of those misses. So
Damn it.
Brack
Brack, go,
walked
go,
up
Brack,
to
go,
the
go, Brack,
lemonade
go,
stand,
go.
and he said to the Gibdo running the stand, "Hey, bump,
Hey,
bump, bump. Got any rocks?" The man said no, and Brack went, "Oh."
And then he hit him, and he hit him, and he hit him again.
And then he rolled away. Roll,
Roll,
roll.
bada, Or that's fire.
Or that's fire, got it.
And then he rolled away, bada bada. And then he rolled
Does he
away,
roll away?
bada bada. No.
Till
He's
the
not
very
dead yet.
next day. Bum, bum, bum,
Bum,
bum,
bum,
bum,
bum,
ba-dum.
bum, bada, da. And then the Brack walked up to the lemonade stand, and he said to the Gibdo running the stand, "Hey, bum, bum, bum. It's Barry's turn."
It's Barry's turn.
And 60 feet of Big B's hand movements.
60 feet of Big B
Actually-
hand movement.
Pick up. I don't remember her name.
The guru?
Naguru.
Nobody remembers her name.
I do.
Pick up a Naguru.
Definitely how you spell it.
We with the move 60 feet. I can't really go further than this. I'm small, you
I
see.
very vividly remember people talking about changes to Divine Intervention, and I'm just actively unable to find any changes right now.
Maybe because you need to look with your eyes.
Look with your heart.
You're welcome
with
to
your
look for
Use
me,
the
Aaron.
soul that's within you.
But that'd be metagaming somehow. I don't know how, but
Alright, Lotus,
Hey,
what you doing?
these two are permanently incapacitated? Question mark?
For a minute, which is like 100 turns in game.
yeah, actually, a minute's crazy.
I'm gonna fly over here, and since I'm a small creature, I'm gonna slide under the Gibdo.
Put the sword
Uh,
down.
I'm gonna slide under the Gibdo. Oh, and then cast my breath weapon up.
Alright. Give me that damage.
What a finisher.
What a finisher.
Unless I roll, all
More
ones.
like
Application didn't respond. I had 22 force damage.
Oh, he does have to roll a save. Bad rolls.
Yeah, right.
Con save?
Make a wisdom.
Dex.
Dex save.
I'll make
He
the
probably
wisdom save in a
fails.
second.
He
He
succeeds.
doesn't.
He's holding on.
Did you
And
just
then I'll
proc
use-
miracle?
He
And
did
then I'll
not
use my
just
main
proc
action.
miracle.
I'll use my main action to Gilded Sword.
That hits.
And then it is 1d.
We are jumping this motherfucker.
Well, I mean, yeah.
You kill.
Magical slashing.
Woo!
I do like a cool spin move vertically.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
And now Brack waddles away.
Waddle, waddle, waddle.
Waddle, waddle, waddle.
While Brack waddles away, Naguru moves forward. Firmly has enough speed to get here. She can dash like twice.
Yeah.
And she opens up the chest, and inside
It's the mirror shield.
is this the bum 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 or the do 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 do?
It's the
Like it.
compass.
It's the do do do
It's
do
the
do.
compass.
Inside is the dungeon
I forgot if you're talking
compass.
about off.
No, inside the chest, she opens it up, and down the corridor you all see her pick up a well-polished red shield with a reflective surface on the front. And she holds it up, and then she turns to the group, and she goes, "Why did my music stop?"
I don't know, Naguru.
What, Naguru? What music? Are you hallucinating?
No, I just realized my music's playing, but it's been silent. Do you guys hear it?
Nope.
That's my Bluetooth
I
on.
don't think I have for a while, actually.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it. Yeah.
Oh.
There we go.
I guess there was just like a minute of it silenced. She picks up the shield from the chest, and you guys see it like catch the reflection. It's a pristine, beautiful shield, and she holds it up, and she turns to the group, and she throws it down and goes, "What the fuck am I supposed to do with this? I'm a fucking
You're
dual wielder. What am I supposed to do with shields?" And she starts walking off.
Well, I mean, and Lotus runs over.
Our resident shield bearer.
Lotus runs over and goes. Actually, can I do this out of turn order? Those are incapacitated.
Yeah. We're out of turn order now. You guys are moving as a cohesive unit again.
Lotus runs down here and says, "How dare you disrespect such a well-crafted shield like this?" She picks it up.
All you ever do, girl, is complain. Why?
I'm a treasure hunter. What am I supposed to do with a shield? Sell it off?
This is a
That's-
one-of-a-kind
Use
relic.
it?
Guys,
Little dude?
You know,
that's the solution to the puzzle.
Barry,
You
Barry, can you hop on my shoulder? I
Oh,
can't
it
seem to hear you
is.
from down there.
Naguru, Naguru walks up,
You dumb bitch.
shoves Lotus away, cartoonishly leaving the shield in the air. They grab it, and they go, "You're right! It is a solution to the puzzle!" She starts walking away with the shield.
I knew that was
no,
gonna
most
happen.
items
You're so
we
smart,
find in the
Barry.
dungeon-
Pat, 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 pat,
Most
pat.
items we usually
Pat,
find
pat, pat, pat,
in
pat.
the dungeon are needed to solve the dungeon.
I've never been... I've not done one of these before. I normally,
You're
like,
gonna
dig
have
up
to-
chests in the
I-
sand.
Can I have the item set
I mean,
block for that now?
obviously, that's why you're in here. The moment we're done with this dungeon, you're never allowed in one again.
If it's
apparently.
written, Zach.
I didn't hear you.
If it's written. What did you say, Brack? Big guy? Big
what do you mean
dude?
if it's written?
If I have
Wow.
it written out already.
Not on the sheet, no.
I will send it to you if I already
Oh.
have it written, Zach.
That's what you meant. No, I thought you meant you already had it on the sheet.
No, I said something, but what I'm gonna actually say is that I'm really hungry.
Oh. I thought you were saying something about, like, after this dungeon.
Oh, I was just saying a bunch of meta commentary stuff. Don't mind me.
Oh, okay. And you guys all group together again. Lotus still with a cursed sword.
damn it.
Why do you still have that thing?
Can
Because
I, like,
it's
go behind
cool.
her touching cast? Remove curse?
Barry bonks Lotus on the head with Bigby's hand.
Roll the damage? No.
You guys... Someone can select all the tokens and start moving you through the game again.
I got it.
Oh, I wonder what room we have to go to. Maybe the one with the light in it?
Whoops. My bad. Hold on. Oh. Okay, somebody else do this.
Could you at least hit undo so all the tokens are still together?
Okay.
And how am I down here? You know what? When the strike with the iron's hot, I guess they say. And where am I?
Strike when I'm what?
Not you.
Strike when the
Toadstool.
iron's hot.
I know.
Oh,
I know.
never mind.
I was
I got it.
kidding. It was a joke. It's a joke. Oh my god.
No, the worst part is I just got it because I just remembered what we call you, not your name.
You're everyone in this call.
Holy fuck, guys!
You know what? You know what?
I just accidentally invalidated an entire puzzle. My bad. The boss key
Which
chest was
puzzle?
not supposed to be visible. Oh well.
Miles.
No, you know what? I'm gonna go do the puzzle anyway.
You probably will. As you guys are walking, Naguru goes, well, I assume we go to that one room where the light was shining down, that we were trying to reflect?
Well, I mean, Lotus walks over to Naguru and starts patting her on the back and says, "You're so smart, Naguru," and then keeps walking.
Guys, I might kill a child today.
Listen,
I support
I
your
love you
decision.
so much. You're being really extra sassy today.
Alright,
Sassy
guys.
Lotus time.
Feel free to leave your tokens wherever you would like them right now. Oh, fuck, these guys are still here.
I'm gonna leave the tokens so that way we actually can like illuminate the puzzle.
Naguru
That
heads
makes
back to
sense.
that way. Stands on the pedestal. Catches the
Gonna
light.
start using people's tokens.
And I get to
Okay,
and I get to
where do
use
you
this
want me to
funny
stand?
little I get to use this funny little add-on I don't normally get to use. Bendy ruler.
Well, we can't see most of it, but
That's all right.
Sorry, I'm moving people's tokens to where I can actually like use it to be able to see like a majority of the
Yeah.
puzzle.
Use me as you would like.
I don't think I will.
Jesus
So what
Christ.
happens is you guys all catch up. Sorry, I'm changing how I'm doing this. You guys all catch up to a new guru in the room. And you see her line up the shield with the light. And it shoots down to one of the many pedestals you guys have seen so far. Why won't this be straight? It's not Pride Month anymore. Be straight.
God damn it.
And it charges the pedestal,
W.
illuminating it.
Copy.
Nuguru then moves to that pedestal, charges the next one. Rinse and repeat for a bit.
Yeah.
Until we reach this one. Naguru looks to the group as a whole, says, "Alright, there is the pedestal past these bars, and there's this pedestal here. Which way am I charging?"
North.
North it is. And she...
Why would you say no?
What? What do you mean?
And she charges the
It's
one to the north.
Is that not the correct answer?
It's like that's a fine answer. It's just why did you use cardinal direction?
Because it's the one that makes the most sense in the
I mean,
frame of reference we have.
I can
And
just
also, would
also...
Amari not know north?
I can also just charge the one to the south.
Guys, I'm stuck in
Please
the
do.
wall.
I got you,
Please do.
Amari.
I'm good.
Oh.
I'm good.
Right, she charges the one to the south. Moves to that one. I did not grab her. Continues down the chain. Charging each pedestal all the way back into this room.
This is the one that we were supposed to do, but didn't, and just went forward, right?
And upon charging
I don't
this
know.
one,
A chest appeared.
a chest appears.
Ow.
Right next to the chest that you have already opened.
And it says, oopsie in it. That's it.
And you go over to the chest.
And
You, I guess
inside.
Naguru does. She's the one who's over here.
Well, yeah, but like, just like say we're all following right now.
Yeah,
I'm just
we're all
all
following.
Oh, I'm back.
You know what? I know where I'm gonna put Cheese's token.
And inside is a +2 Gerudo Scimitar.
OMG!
And she says,
grabs it.
now this is more like it. Something I can use. A +2 Gerudo Scimitar with the light property. Because they don't actually have
Because for
that.
some fucking reason. Because for some fucking reason.
Oh, and also the only can be used by Gerudo tag.
And the just like the shield has, yeah.
Is she allowed to add her proficiency bonus to attacks because she's a fighter?
I'm pretty sure she can add her
Why am I in the
proficiency
tunnel with?
bonus
Why
to
am I
her
in the room
attacks.
full of Gibdo?
Yeah, sorry, I didn't hear
You're
that
making
either.
friends, Brack. I'm pretty sure she can add it to her attacks just by being a rogue.
Like
With
like
that
not rolls
said-
to hit, I mean like damage rolls.
Oh, damage rolls? No, that's not how that works.
I have no idea. I've never played a fighter.
With that, she
So-
gets
so-
up to the pedestal in front of the statue. She catches the light with her shield. And I'm gonna have us take a 15-minute break there.
Okay.
Because it's been going on for a while, and we got like another hour or so in us.
That's true. That's true.
Alright.
So I'm gonna go I'm gonna use the restroom. At least that much.
And I'm gonna take a short rest.
10 minutes. What? I'll call it 10-minute break.
And
got
I'm
10
gonna take a
minutes.
short rest.
10 minutes
I didn't
IRL,
realize
30
that.
minutes in game.
Can we? Oh yeah.
Oh, we can't take a
Sorry.
short rest. Okay.
Short rest.
Wait, spells back on a short rest.
Nope.
I'm gonna use like 5 D8s.
Definitely do not.
What?
Well, I needed
Not
the
you.
short rest, or I was gonna die.
5D.
Hi, Momo. I'm gonna thank you. Getting off the desk. Where am I?
Plus con.
How many of these D12 do you think I should use?
How much
all of
health
them.
are you missing?
All of them. All of them. All of them. All of them. All of them.
About a little under half.
Then I would use half of your pool, which should be about 6 or 7.
31.
About 6 or 7. We'll do 6.
And then I'm actually gonna use this opportunity to cast Mending on Protec as well to heal.
I believe in my con score enough.
Call your consort.
No, I said
Anyway, Aaron, let's open up that thing earlier. You gotta get your best 2 out of 3.
Actually, no, he's gonna use Repair slash R2D. So he's at exactly 70.
Let's see.
Alright, Aaron,
it's
hop up
16.
Showdown real quick.
No, I think I'm good. I'm kind of eating a snack, so I will play Showdown with you. Wait.
What?
What?
You sufficiently confused me.
What snack, Aaron?
Holy fuck!
You and I roll good?
That's a,
Oh yeah, he rolled excellently. 2 12s.
that's a brick brack attack moment.
Okay.
Yeah, no, that's a
I'm just healing.
that's a sufficient. I'll roll the one more.
You know, I'm sitting
Oh
here.
wait, I have
looking at-
spell refueling ring.
Yes, you do.
You're also
Y'all
a
want to
wizard.
know? Y'all want to know what infusions you have?
You know, that'd be very nice.
Yeah.
That
Okay,
would
so-
be very nice.
Sonya has a radiant weapon. Barry has a spell infusions ring. Lotus has a repulsion shield. Brack, you don't have anything yet.
Well, Brack has his pure physicality, so we're
Did the
good.
radiant go up, or is it, or what is it? What is it?
It's the same as what I sent you last. I don't
As a-
remember.
Wizard.
I don't remember either, because I
You have
just subtracted it so I could add that back.
as a
I'm dumb.
wizard, Scarlet, you should have something called Arcane Recovery.
Yeah, that's when. My head's really hurting.
Yeah. Hold on.
What?
My head's hurting a little bit.
Oh, yeah, no, that's fair. Actually, probably one of the worst holidays.
Yeah,
honestly.
I saw it from earlier.
Yeah, I know. I'm just making sure.
Or Brack.
Okay,
Yeah,
remember.
you'll get one eventually.
Nah.
And then
Okay.
Okay, so none of the slots can be 6 or higher. So
also
I
Cheese
can-
has 2 infusions, so I might get rid of one of those and give one to you, Brack. So yeah.
Cheese has 2 infusions. Cheese doesn't need any infusions. Cheese is never
has-
here.
Fine.
He has resistant armor and helm of awareness.
Cheese is never here. So
That's true. I'll take both of them from him. How about that?
No, for someone with a helm of awareness. You can figure out the rest of that joke.
yeah, no, I got it.
Andrew, do you like what I sent you?
I do like what you sent me, Zach.
On that one like little circle, I did draw like a house for some outcast. I drew it after I sent it.
Wait, I want to see it.
One expense.
No, you can't. You're in the game.
What the hell? I'm making 11 other maps. I can't see yours.
Yeah, it's gotta be a surprise.
You make a
I
good
got the
point,
50
Aaron.
spell
Here you go.
points.
Thanks.
Yeah, I was already sending it. You can't see that.
How we doing, gang? How we holding up?
Good.
I'm gonna go grab a drink and then
yeah.
I'll be ready to start again.
For these longer
Oh,
sessions, I try to make sure we get player breaks.
It's appreciated.
One moment.
I'm doing fine. The fucking fireworks though. I was
Uh,
not expecting it to be this bad. It's not bothered me this bad before.
I am in the perfect position between how loud the music is, how my headphones are, and where I'm sitting, that I do keep hearing them, and I do just keep assuming it's a part of the music.
I
Hey,
live in a place
Andrew.
where it's just not a thing.
Lucky.
I'm not
I
joking
know.
when I say fireworks shake my house.
Well, I could shake your
Yeah.
house.
I can
Anyway,
huff and puff to like your point. Andrew, can I actually have the stats for that sword, by the way?
Nope.
Scarlett, do you live in a high density area right now?
high density area trailer park, which is why it's particularly bad.
Yeah, that'll probably do it. I live
Do you
like
want me to-
out in the middle of nowhere, so
For 30 minutes of in-game break, do you want me to roll
She wants my shoulders.
30 wisdom saves?
Nice.
Yeah, that's a good point. Hold on. A turn is every 6 seconds. So a minute is every 10 turns.
So 300.
Yeah, give me 300 wisdom saves, please.
Yeah, what
Zach.
happens if I fail at like one of these?
You get cursed, duh.
Alright.
I gotta apply to college soon.
Mm-hmm. Fucking
Ugh.
Christ.
Oh,
Yeah,
but
at
the real
least
question
some
is-
of those are nat ones.
Okay, but the real question is do the nat ones offset the nat 20s?
What the hell?
Just cancel each other out. So he had to make 300 wisdom saves because he's had the sword for 30 minutes for the short rest.
Yeah, but like, oh, so fine.
All I'm saying is,
I'm not
Above
holding
average
the sword.
rolls.
It's just strapped to my bag.
I think it's just
Can
like
you not be
if
holding
it's
the
on
sword?
your person.
the sword's speaking to you, Zach.
What's
Not
it
to
saying?
you,
What's it
Lotus.
saying?
To you, Zach. It's saying,
Oh,
gamble,
no.
gamble, gamble.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm a big gambler. Can I cast Reduce on the sword?
Oh no.
You can. It doesn't make it any easier to use, though.
Oh.
I would
So,
argue
let
it
the
would make
fucking-
it harder
let
to
the
use.
cleric remove the fucking curse. Like
Oh no, I'm committed now. I'm cursed.
Jesus.
You know, A part of me is kind of happy Cheese wasn't here for the cursed sword.
A part of me's kind of sad.
Question:
Yeah,
Can I
so-
sneak
someone-
up behind Zach with the sword behind his back and just like secretly?
Do you know
cast
how funny it
remove
would be
curse?
for like Cheese's best item right now is his magical sword? If he's like, ooh, I want to pick up the new item. And he picks up the sword and all of a sudden he just can't use his factually better item now. That'd be
Fun.
hilarious.
Yeah.
It'd be really
Watch
funny.
him. Watch him
Hey,
pout every time he fucking tries to use it.
Oh yeah. I eat that
Uh,
up. I live for that.
Honestly,
Is Stream hearing us?
I'm holding.
Yeah,
onto the
Stream can
sword.
hear us.
Hi, Chad.
Hi, chat.
Honestly, I don't care. I'd say this face. I'll give the sword. My point is yeah, if you really want to, remove curse, you could sneak up behind me, but you have to pass my passive perception.
Out of curiosity, I want to try. I'm just going to roll just to see. I probably will. It would not work, but I'm curious now.
That's so funny.
Okay. Guys, one of these enemies I'm using in the future has a feature called Ambusher that reads the
That's
creature
20.
has advantage on attack rolls against any creature it has surprised. Is that just not how surprise works?
Is how what?
Ambusher. The creature has advantage on attack rolls against any creature it has surprised.
Yeah, no, surprise. All surprise does is give you an
surprise-
extra turn.
Yeah, I thought
Oh.
surprise was just an extra turn.
I thought it was advantage on the first
so-
attack.
So if I'm
Nope.
proficient in perception,
Give me 1 second.
my passive perception is what?
It's 10 plus your with perception bonus.
Yeah, I have a 20 perception. Passive perception. Isn't that awesome? I love
No,
high
Brad's
wisdom
pretty cool at
classes.
perceiving too.
Oh yeah? I feel
Yeah.
like Brad just gets so angry he perceives really well.
It doesn't get angry.
You guys are like all sitting around like a little makeshift campfire. You guys are like chatting, having the time of your life. And like the camera centers on the campfire and like is turning to face each and one of you. And like faces Amari, it faces Sonia, it faces Brack who's too big and outside of frame. It faces Barry who's too small and all you can see is his
You gotta
hat.
be fucking kidding me.
No, it turns. It turns to one of the Gyptos who is now also sitting in the circle. He just goes, oh.
It cuts to Link sitting in his chair.
It cuts to me sitting in my chair. And it just keeps repeating that same loop.
Except you're doing a different thing every time.
In theory, would I be able to just like I can't pass the wisdom save to, not fail the curse. Like I can just like I am just cursed.
Yeah,
So
and you
only use the
failed
sword,
one.
right?
That's all it took.
Yeah. So now I'm just cursed to use the sword forever.
Oh, I got a question.
You are inclined to use the sword. You cannot unattune from the sword. If you were already at your attunement slot limit, it like bumps out one of them.
There's an attunement slot limit?
Yeah.
That's 3.
Always has
Based on
been.
your intelligence modifier.
I am not
No,
attuned
it's
to
not.
anything.
It's just a
No,
flat number.
3.
It's 3.
It should be based on your intelligence modifier, shit.
It should be, because it gives intelligence something to do that's actually worthwhile.
Yeah.
We've had this
We've had this
conversation, Iron.
What?
We've had that
had this
conversation
conversation.
word for word.
Oh,
Yeah, good news, I'm not attuned
I don't know,
to
man. I just
anything.
work here.
Well actually let me look.
It should either be your intelligence modifier or your intelligence modifier minimum 3, or it should be your intelligence modifier plus 3, or it should be like your proficiency bonus.
Okay, but also, can Brad try to take the sword out of Lotus's hand?
Yeah. I'm not gonna have it be I'm not gonna have a roll contest for it, because Lotus is not avoiding Brack grabbing something from them.
I mean it is I'm not holding it, it's strapped to my back.
Brack, hey, when you go to touch it though, I do need a wisdom save.
I was curious. I just wanted to look at it.
Nah, what? Nah, what? Nah, what?
Oh, is this the sword that everyone's been raging about?
I don't know why they're so fussy about it.
No.
Look how cool it is, and I hate it to brag.
No, 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 no.
Oh.
I like how Amari and Sonya are the reasonable ones on this one.
Well, yeah.
I mean, mostly
Barry's
are.
given up.
Yeah, you're right.
He's just like
All right. Back
Worship
into
knows.
Sonya
things.
is the mom of the group.
That said, Naguru goes, "This is nice and all, but whatever's behind this statue has to be worthwhile, right?"
I would think so. But before we proceed, my brain needs a Dr. Pepper, and I'm gonna get up and go to the Dr. Pepper.
you had all of that time.
Sorry.
I got distracted.
Where'd you go 10 minutes ago when you said you're gonna get up and get a drink?
I was sitting there talking to you guys.
Stabs
He
him.
likes us. That's
Stabs him.
why.
What's the opposite of a DM giving their player inspiration?
And next roll, he roll it to
Your
the
next roll is at disadvantage.
Okay, but wait, can I sage this if it's not a 20? In fact, was a 12.
In fact, was not a 20.
I'm just
I
gonna.
haven't used my Sage's Blessing in a while.
I'm just gonna.
So what
I'm just gonna
I don't
take.
ever use mine.
Shout
I'm
out
just
to
gonna
Sonya
check
using her
pages.
divine intervention to ask to how to open a door. Not even to open a door, just ask how.
Oh, I'm not worried about the Sonya situation. I'm worried about the Bragg situation. What happened with Bragg?
Actually, question
Yeah, Barry?
for the fun of it, can I?
If you say
Uh,
touch the sword, I'm deleting the sword from existence.
No, not touch the sword. Where's the fucking?
Hi, Dee Dee. Repercussions is the opposite of inspiration. That sounds like a 3.5 thing.
Guys,
Does.
am I confused? Am I crazy? What's the? I
Yes, you are
I can't
crazy.
find it. What's the?
Use your words.
Sorry. What is the spell that lets me talk to the gods? I had it. It's just gone off my sheet.
Divination?
Yeah, where's divination? Why is it not on my sheet?
Did you unlearn it?
It's because it's
Probably
on
not
Brack.
unfocused.
Brack's gonna
I can-
use divination now.
I can use divination.
Did
we
you
tried
guys all short rest? Not everyone's like healed up a bunch.
I
I'm
short
good.
rested. I
short
didn't think.
I sure
Well, actually,
Okay.
let me hold. Let me just.
I used
burn
all my
3 for Naguru.
spots. But
The sword.
stupid Nat, leave me away!
Barry, did you regain HP and
I
spell
mixed two
points?
sentences.
I regained spell points, not HP. Sorry, I am genuinely dumbfounded. I had divination. It's just gone.
You used it with it. You used it on this day.
Uh oh. I turned
It's
it to the
not
wrong
on my
layer.
sheet anymore, and I'm at my max spell limit.
Oh, you put the sword
I'm
on the wrong
one
layer.
over
It's
my
on.
max spell limit.
How'd you manage that?
I have a question.
Yes, Sonia.
Are we going to go up to level 17 by any chance?
More than likely.
In theory, as Link has said, level 20 is possible.
I think it's because before it
Level
wasn't based off
20
of
is
the prepared
possible.
spells.
I think level 16 is guaranteed. I would need to go through the math again to find.
Okay, because I really want to do 17 because I get Stormborn, and that means I have a flying speed. I can fly.
Because that's
as a
definitely
fish.
all you get and nothing else.
Hello, 9th level spells.
Yeah.
Meteor Swarm, my beloved.
Yeah, I mean that too, but I want to become a flying fish. You know how funny that'll be?
Look, this isn't.
hey,
Link's
Brack's
Awakening.
right there. If you want to be a flying fish, we can arrange it.
Yeah, okay.
Brack,
I
you
have
want to test this out?
Fastball special? Wrong system.
do I
it's
get?
fine.
What do I get?
Alright, guys, who wins in a fight? The Thing from the Fantastic Four or Brack?
Brack.
Ooh.
Trick question. There's no fight. It's just lunch for Brack.
No, I feel like. Oh, wait, hold on. I was gonna talk about how my friend's D&D character would be friends with a fucking with a superhero, but no.
Hey,
Aaron, what
now
the? I'm deleting that.
Hey,
That cannot
sorry.
exist.
Sorry, I don't want to get off topic, but I do have a very important question for a 9th level spell when the time arises.
When the time arises. That said, Naguru says, "Alright. Enough fucking around. Let's get to this." And one of the Gibdo raises his hands, is like, "Right."
Hello?
And she stands on the pedestal, catches the light with the shield, and points it right at the statue's face.
You're gonna say the Gibdo and it gets like obliterated.
She turns and goes, "Hey, how'd these guys get so close?" And then the light hits the Gibdo and it just, poof, dust. "Oh," points it at the other. Poof.
Fuck no.
Well, that's convenient.
So wait, I couldn't use daylight this entire time?
No, you tried that.
Didn't you try that?
No.
Yes. I know no one
Probably
remembers
not.
the last session because it didn't happen. It would not have worked. For, like, a number of reasons we're not going into right now, actually. Because we're going inside. As she points the light at the statue's face, it starts to shake. You feel dust kind of, like, setting through the room. There's this, like, the dry scent of sand hits your noses. Almost as if this
I don't
area's
see
been...
that image on my... I'm sorry.
Almost as if this area's
Right.
been untouched in hundreds and hundreds of years. The ground shakes beneath your feet, the loose wobble of the shake catching you off guard, and the statue begins to fall apart, revealing a large golden door.
Oh. Well, if there ever was an entrance for a boss... Wait, do we have a boss key?
Looks at Barry.
Yeah, Barry ate it, didn't he?
Oh, okay, got it.
What do you mean Barry ate it?
Oh, it's right here. Barry pulls out boss key. What do you mean I ate it? Are you hallucinating? I was.
Maybe.
Barry.
We've been in this dark dungeon for a long time.
Go open the door.
Big B's hand over. Door.
With that, the door unlocks.
Did you just do shit sticky keys?
I uncaps
Someone-
locked because caps lock was pressed.
Why did your caps lock make a sound?
Because it makes a sound.
What the fuck is
Oh.
fucking?
Oh, fuck no, not, no.
What is
no,
William
no.
Afton doing over here?
I saw Zach
What?
drop the token during the mini boss, and I just left him there.
No, not this room.
I
Oh, yeah.
unfortunately...
Guys, I get to play
know-
Peek.
No.
As you guys all get cutscene through the door,
Wait,
as is customary.
No.
The door locks behind you.
Aaron's excited.
And so excited. If I could click on the door, it locks. Boom. The door locks behind you. There's like the faint sound of falling sand. There's the faint sound of falling sand. This large open space that before you in this circular room is a sand pit. Naguru says, "Come on, guys, it's just some sand." She walks forward, standing into
No,
it.
Naguru, wait!
Naguru, no, we went through a golden door. That means only one thing.
Have you not read Dune?
What are you talking about?
Ow!
And you all feel
Ow,
the
God.
ground rumble.
And William F.
And just like that, bursting from the sand, flying into the room from the almost hitting the ceiling, you see a giant Molgera, protector of the sands, as it jumps high into the air, falls back down into the sand, burrowing deep down. You feel its rumbling grow fainter. And the guru goes, "Oh! That's what you guys are talking about!"
Great song, by the way.
I've been waiting to play this song for so long. Player face.
Where's my guy?
Pop off, Amari.
Did you want to do
Oh,
initiative?
hi.
Or...
We can use the same initiative.
I'm gonna put my enchanted goggles back on. Do I see anything?
It's just a room of sand.
Fucking lovely. Okay, that's a full action I just wasted. Oh, shit.
I didn't realize it was a full action.
Hey, you wrote it, so...
I did write it.
I have a spell for this now! Hold on. Wait, no, this isn't work, actually. Yeah.
You know, if this thing can constantly move around, I can constantly move around too.
Stop watching stream.
Huh?
So
What? No, huh?
he said that right as I grabbed the token and started moving it in circles.
No, that's just called convenient timing.
Okay, so I'm gonna cast External on Strike, which makes me fast, and I leave Fire Strike.
I love that
Also,
stuff.
I move within 5 feet of a creature object.
That really quiet all of a sudden, Iron.
One piece of strike. I didn't move my mic further away by accident, my bad.
You're good.
Yeah, so I'm fast by 20 feet, so I can move 55 feet a turn now. So I am gonna adjust that. I'm gonna
Can't wait for you to get
run
copyrighted.
over here.
I know, right? Can't wait to get copyrighted
that's my
by
turn.
not Nintendo.
That's my turn.
Alright. Sonia?
I'm gonna be smart and give less to who's close to me. Brack. I'm gonna bless Brack.
Brack, you've been blessed.
I kind of do
What
like
do you mean?
hold
Brack's
my
already-
finger in front of you over to the side and say, I tap you on the forehead. Get them. Now add 1d4 to all of your attack or saves.
Oh, I know what bless does. I'm just saying that. What do you mean? Brack's already blessed.
Stay blessed.
He's got all his friends.
Stay blessed.
Brack's already blessed. He has all of his friends. That's all. Oh, I guess it's my turn. Unless Sonia's gonna move into the sand pit.
Sonia, you should move into the sand pit. My argument, it'd be funny.
Oh god, did I make a horrible mistake?
You? Probably.
Protec? Nah, he's vibing.
Protag like lives on my shoulder. Like.
Oh, you did not want to specify your shoulder.
Leave
No,
me, stupid
no.
gnats, leave me alone. I don't want you in my food. Get off. No. Get off.
Brack.
Raggerl.
Yeah, I'm just gonna figure
All right. Barry,
Oh, and I guessed orange.
Barry
just in case. You never know.
tosses his lucky coin up into the air, and you see it immediately split into this golden shower. And he
Whoa,
has-
Barry!
Never mind. Nope. 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 Next turn. I skip.
I'm
No,
not
I pass.
saving you and your girl, okay?
Barry, what have
I
you been
passed.
doing with the Gerudo?
So if he uses Golden Shower and it hits the boss, does it get a debuff?
Oh, no, it's just the Terraria weapon. Right,
Yeah.
Scarlet?
Right.
I'm not doing this anymore. No more Barry turn. Barry didn't want to turn anyway.
Come on, Barry. Continue. You flip the coin. It splits up into a shower of radiant mist.
It splits into a shower of radiant mist, and he has 9th level Jim's magic missile.
Where are you getting this 9th level from?
Sorry, 6th. 9th.
Dyslexic!
He's thinking
This
about
cow
6'9".
kick before someone says it.
Oh no.
I'm gonna make you guys fight a dyslexic wizard who just gets buffed because they keep misreading their spells.
I choked on my strawberry.
Barry, I would like to ask though, what are you targeting?
Gosh.
Can I not do this without? I'm holding action.
Oh, you're holding action for when he pops
Yeah,
up.
holding action for Jim's magic missile when it comes back out. I was just
Okay.
giving fancy dancy flavor.
No, the fancy dancy flavoring is fine. You missed saying the hold action part.
Yeah.
Okay, Lotus.
I'd like to cast Locate Creature.
You good? You
Alright,
good,
I'll
Luna?
try it. I choked on my strawberry and it hurt.
Andrew, did you hear me?
You would like to cast locate creature.
Yep.
Describe a name or a creature that is familiar to you.
You
can
saw
I
it
say-
once.
Can I just say that thing? Does that work?
That wormy looking thing I just saw.
The spell can locate a specific creature known to you or the nearest creature of a specific kind. So long as you have seen such a creature up close, within 30 feet at least once.
Okay. Then no, I guess.
Hey. Where are you at, Lotus?
Like,
You sense the direction that the creature's in. You feel it deep under the sand, moving in a circular motion. But, like, nothing pinpoint accurate. Because fuck D&D and its inability to have answers that aren't just yes or no.
okay.
11 o'clock, turn off your damn fireworks!
Yeah, that didn't help much, did it?
Can't wait for them to keep doing fireworks when it's not even July 4th anymore.
That's my
Oh,
favorite
yeah,
part
that's
of July
the
4th.
greatest part.
adding
When you finish your turn, I could tell you like the general cardinal direction of the circular room.
Okay, and then Naguru, I'm gonna send the Naguru into sand. Actually, I'm gonna have her dash out here, and then bonus action dash, and then hold her action for when it shows up.
Alright, in that case, it is enemy phase.
Mo Booba.
And you guys.
Oh, Booba.
What the fuck? Someone here.
And we?
And as you guys, like, get ready for fight, you see the sand moving in a circular motion around the room as it starts to surface. And it jumps out with a loud crash of sand flying everywhere. It is going to fly high into the air, landing on its side, slamming into Naguru.
Do I gotta make the held attack?
Yep, Naguru gets their held attack. Barry, you get your held attack.
It's +2, so that's +12.
23 hits Naguru.
I don't think a 17 hits that.
A 17... I can't see its AC, hold on. It does hit.
Oh, it does. Crazy game.
1, 2, 3,
I
4,
take 9
5,
damage.
6. 6 of them hit. Oh, you did that one, the first one.
Which is really
Really
annoying.
unfortunate. Oh my gosh.
Oh, I never healed. Hold on.
As she gets off her opportunity attack, she kind of like stabs into him as the weight of Molgera's body like falls onto her. For a total, what's the 66 Scarlet?
That's me making sure that I was healed up from.
Alright, don't forget each dice is a hit dice, so each dice also adds your con.
Oh well, it's all good. Everything's all good.
For a... I said it before, I'll say it again. Devastating total. As Naguru stabs into Molgera, the full weight of his body, like, flattens her into the sand, dealing 38 damage. He then...
It was magical stuff.
He then bites at... Barak. Yeah, huh? 28?
Wait, Naguru? By sheer willpower. I don't think sheer willpower is saving me this time.
Barak.
Within 30 feet or...
Wouldn't it be...
30.
Aaron, I have a question for you. As the player for
Yes.
Brack, which do you prefer? Following the mechanics as they're written? You're being a little silly.
Getting thrown into space is very fun.
Got it. He eats you. You're swallowed.
God damn it!
Been there.
Uh-oh.
As he, like,
Hey,
he devours,
the
he
bonus
devours
is-
Brack.
You'll respond with a worm's tooth.
He devours Brack, just like one big gulp, and begins to burrow back into the ground. He is not fully submerged yet. Amari.
Yes. I am running, and so I'm running right within 5 feet of him, so he takes the 1d6 fire damage.
Oh.
And I'm also going to make my quarterstaff attacks.
Go for
I
it.
had an idea. This is. Can I even do this in a big enough area?
He's a big boy.
26 damage, putting an arcane jolt in this one as well.
Alright, 26 to hit or 26 damage?
26 to hit.
Okay.
Does rotating help your immersion?
Yes.
Damn it!
I'm not paying attention.
Aaron, the reason I asked this is because I really wanted to swallow
Damage.
Brack, but he would have
Second
needed to be
attack.
grappled first.
Oh,
And like, let's be honest here.
Brack.
Oh, I did not hit that. Never mind.
I mean,
I not won my second attack.
Yep. But 21 damage
it's
still.
okay.
Yeah,
okay,
and then also
you can be
the 1d6 from the Echelodons.
You can be funny because you let me be funny.
4 damage for that. It's fire damage as well if he's weak to that.
Okay, wait, actually, Aaron, you're so lucky here, Ian. Magical, correct, Iron?
Yes.
Alright.
Why?
And it goes, eats him and goes underground.
Yes, all of the damage I've done this turn is magical.
Alright. Next up is Sonia.
Wait,
Oh, wait, Iron, bonus action.
Oh, laser beam.
Laser beam.
Fucking.
This guy's surprisingly dexterous. Jesus.
Yeah.
Somehow he
Lightning.
he like
Yeah.
he
wriggles
passes.
out of the way of the laser.
Okay,
Alright, Sonia.
cool.
Oh. Okay, yeah. Hold lightning. Because I can't get over there in this turn, so you want to try something? Fault lightning centered on him.
Alright. Let me get that 120-foot circle.
Yeah.
That's a hex.
you know, I was thinking to myself, wouldn't it be funny to like,
Fourth level.
wouldn't it be funny to like, you know, throw this thing around? But if I'm being swallowed by this thing,
Yeah?
let me see if I can find the gift.
Cartoonishly punch it from the inside, and the hands like shoot out.
Oh
of
my
his
gosh,
side.
you're Drax.
Shit. Sorry, guys.
Oh no, you choose a point within that circle to strike anything within 5 feet of that point.
Cool. Big dude.
Yeah. Dex save. Roll the damage because it's halved on a success.
Yeah.
Does 17 pass?
Fail.
Fails. He takes all 17.
Aha!
Brack! It is your turn. Start of your turn, you take 8 acid damage. You are blinded and
I'm also gonna
restrained.
move
You have total
25 feet.
cover against attacks outside of the Molgera. Some stuff about if you die, if the Molgera dies. What would you like to do?
Blinded and restrained?
You are restrained. Does restraint stop you from attacking?
I don't think it does. I think it's
I think it gives
disadvantage
you
though.
disadvantage.
Yeah, it gives me disadvantage.
Yeah.
But I am, in fact, a barbarian.
That's it.
You are in fact a barbarian. So you're gonna
Alright.
hit anyways at disadvantage.
No, you're gonna roll with disadvantage, so when you hit, you get big damage.
Exactly.
Gamble, 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 gamble.
No, I think I'm
What's the
gonna
big radius
not.
thing?
It's Luna's call lightning.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Because I only have 25 movement speed, and I didn't want to, like, dash.
Yeah, I wouldn't step on the sand if I would. Never mind. Nothing.
Oh, too late.
Brack?
Too late.
Sorry, I'm typing.
Alright. As Brack hits it from the inside, because I'm confident it'll hit anyways, I would like to just read out the reaction. Spawn. If Molgera suffers damage to its weak point, it births 3 Molgera lava, which appear in an unoccupied space within 30 feet of it. So- Molgera here is gonna give birth in front of you all.
I think one here, one here, and one here. Is that good?
Yeah, Zach.
Well, it's right next to the players. What a cute little guy.
I love Wind Waker.
I
Did I ever tell you that, Link?
We've
I
talked
actually
about it,
hate
yeah.
Wind Waker.
Both hit.
I'm also lying on
I fucking hate this guy. Actually, just getting just a fine fight, but like this poor guy's tongue. Ouch, bonk, bonk, bonk. Thank you, Aaron.
What?
Your damage, they both hit.
that fucking worm that I hate.
41 big damage.
Speed of that is fire if it matters.
It does.
Does it?
It does.
Oh, okay.
Guys, you think this guy takes all of the necrotic damage?
Bing bong bong. Brack being slob as this thing is just constantly hammering.
Just beating into his insides. I will say this, because he's so big, the health bar is like incredibly large, which makes any damage he takes look like a lot.
But like,
Yeah.
Brack was constantly hammering at his tongue like any normal person would do that has definitely not played Wind Waker.
Alright, Barry.
So, didn't say it on the spell, but what are the chances that I can increase the radius of magnified gravity for each level I upcast it?
If it's not listed as one of the effects of it, very unlikely. If you want, I will let you trade off,
Excess damage.
I'll let you trade off the bonus damage for excessive radius. But it's okay if he's bigger than the radius, as long as it's, like, he's still over top the radius, it still hits him.
No. You misunderstand. I'm doing something far stupider than trying to hit him.
Alright!
Sand, all in one place.
I upcast this once again to 6th level, not 9th. And I would like to cast Magnify Gravity on the stand to make it a harder substance that he can dig down into.
Scarlet, that is factually not as cool as where I thought you were going with that.
That is
what do you
factually how
think
that
I
would
was
work.
gonna do?
That is factually how that would work, though.
Scarlet,
I want to make it into sandstone, motherfucker!
if it were me, I would cast Magnify Gravity on the ceiling, drawing all the sand up towards it.
Actually, but that's cool.
While cool, I'm glad my normal day-to-day life is coming to fruition in D&D somehow. Fuck you, Scarlet.
Yes.
Anytime.
What it'll be is it'll harden the sand. It won't make it intraversible. It is now difficult terrain for him.
Yeah, we didn't catch that at all.
You harden the sand.
Yep.
It is still traversable. It is now difficult terrain for him.
Okay. Alright.
Good move. You're limiting his options. Bonus action? Alright. Load.
Bonus action? No, I'm not getting closer than this. I don't have anything else.
Alright, Lotus.
One draconic transformation.
One draconic transformation.
But like before I cast it, I'm gonna obviously move in.
Bum. Bum.
And then
Da-da-da-da.
let me move here.
Nom.
And then
Bum, bum, bum. Bum.
Pum pum.
And then when I cast the spell, I'm able to do a breath weapon attack. Which will hit, it's a 60-foot cone, but I
Yeah, it
don't
hits
know.
them both. What do you need? Dex save still?
If I, yeah. If you want, I can hit these guys.
Oh, did he summon his little guys?
He did summon his little guys.
Hell yeah.
Little dude, nat 20s.
That's cool.
Big dude gets a 2.
Fails horribly. Cool. 6.
25
25.
big damage.
And since it's a... Is it a bonus action? It's a bonus action to cast. So... Oh, the little guy's dead.
Oh yeah.
Well, I guess I will use the remainder of my movement to go in.
You go into
And
the
it's gonna-
sandstorm. Get it? It's a pun because it's the call lightning,
Right.
but also all this. Never mind. You'll
Yeah,
get it later.
I'm compelled to use the sword, correct?
You are compelled to use the sword.
Sigh. I swing. What's the bonus? Strength or dex? I have a message.
It is the norm. What your bonus would normally be with this.
With my regular weapon?
Well, like if you were
do
to
I-
use a greatsword.
If I was to use a...
Which means you can't use your dex for it. You have to use your strength for it.
Okay.
If you're proficient, you add your proficiency, obviously.
Hold on. I don't think druids are proficient.
They are not.
What a world.
What a world.
Since I have the Goron bracelet, does that benefit me in any way here?
Any benefits to your strength, I am assuming, would already be accounted for on your sheet.
Yeah, good point. I'd like to roll with advantage. Go gadget hat. I'd like to sage ability. I'd like to sage ability, please.
Alright, you succeed. Roll me a flat d20.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy,
I'm
Lotus,
scared.
you pull out this cursed blade. It is bigger than you are. It is hefty. It is radiating
I
ominous
understand.
energy.
So,
You swing it, and you horribly miss. You are not accustomed to something like this, but by some divine grace, it pulls you forward just enough to make contact. Only for a lash of necrotic energy to shoot out of the sword, eating into you. You take 12 damage, necrotic.
That's not bad. Does he also take damage?
No. Devil weapons! I love them. And then Niguru.
Go, Niguru! Attack 1!
Misses.
Doesn't hit. Attack 2!
Hits.
19! Yay! Good job, Naguru! Anyway, 1... The fact that I can just sneak attack with every attack is kind of stupid to me. But like, hey. Swashbuckler.
32 damage. It's not every attack you get sneak attack, it's just the first of each turn.
Is it the first of each turn, or the first?
The first attack you hit of each
Successful
turn.
attack? Okay.
So once you hit an attack, you no longer get it.
Yeah. And that's it from Naguru.
Alright. Which brings it to enemy phase. We're gonna start off with the little dudes.
Oh,
So little dudes
hi.
moving.
Hello.
30. He's gonna
I'm no longer
dash.
willing to stop her from removing the curse.
And he's gonna dash.
Alright.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. Did I get eaten again?
Or should I say hi, Brad?
I mean, you didn't get uneaten.
Yeah, that's fair.
We just started
Right.
doing these days, so there's
Right.
always a chance.
And then Lotus and
Hey.
Amari.
Huh.
Hey, Brad.
Hello?
you missed it. I nat was
Hi.
the devil throwing. Smiley
The music
face.
did something weird.
Nice.
Mrs. Lotus
Hits me.
hits Amari.
And
Yeah.
that one for that one, I see this big smile.
He snaps at Lotus, who just struck into him, dealing no damage. Missing as he like goes up over Lotus's head. But in the process, his wormy body, he like throws himself around, snapping at Lotus, overshooting it, throwing his whole body onto Amari, crawling down into the ground. Amari, you take big damage. 50 bludgeoning damage.
Little Breck, no, please.
Little Brat can't see it.
50?
You'll never guess who's here to save the day. The joke here, by the way, is I wanted to roll it anyway. I know, I have to actually see them.
50 iron.
That's almost half of my max health.
And he begins to burrow down into the ground.
Oh, guys, help! Guys!
Now. He cannot go nearly as deep as he could before. So, here's what happens. He is still visible as a lump under the sand. You could target this lump. That is what's happening.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
You just that, and then
What if I just, like, thin enough so...
that's really
What if I just spin fast enough, faster than he can burrow, he can stop?
One big Jack Black attack versus one big barrel attack.
No, I just hit everyone. I can't do that. You get the idea. Lump in the sand.
I mean, can't you make it like sheer?
Ooh. Not worth the trouble. Amari. Sand lump, worm.
Okay, what's the sand lump do? Oh, it's
It's
my
your turn.
I see.
Yeah.
So he's under the sand?
Yep.
Yeah, they...
Cool. I, like an idiot, am gonna run over the lump.
You run atop the lump.
Oh no, this is as far as I can go. Shit. Cool. And then...
Silly fire stride.
Yeah, so if he's under me, he probably takes a d6 of fire damage?
I would say so.
Okay, so... So 6 magical fire damage.
Nice.
Oh.
And then... Trying to figure out what I'm gonna do.
That's Sonya.
Dumb bitch.
Sorry guys, one sec.
Did you just say dumb fish?
Yeah, I did. What are you gonna do about it, huh?
I'm gonna cast
Hi.
jump on myself, and I'm just gonna go straight up.
Okay.
Jump is not concentration, so I can cast jump and maintain after
Yeah.
Ardalon stride.
It jumped. Wow, there's like...
He's probably still gonna be able to jump up to me and eat me, but you know what? It's fine. That's my turn.
Alright. Sorry, I'm
Really?
trying to get
No
player
hits
tokens
every
up
time.
above him.
It's really
Okay.
bad.
Call lightning.
Alright. That's your bonus action. I'll give you the dex save. You give me the damage. What's your main action?
Well. I get over there.
22. He passes.
Yay, I can get there. I'm gonna stab him.
You stab at the sand lump. Roll to hit.
Yeah. I no longer have holy weapon. Cool. Does a 25 hit?
A 25 does hit. As you stab into the ground, like trying to pierce through this sand. It's tough, it's coarse, but you're chipping away at it.
I'm more effective than bludgeoning.
Yeah, I have ears.
Speaking of bludgeoning, Brack. Those both hit. Telling you should take the damage bonus. Roll at disadvantage.
You do it.
What's the worst that could happen? Gamble, gamble, gamble.
In theory, if it's that bad, you can always save your tag. I mean, I think you should. So.
What the fuck, Aaron? Yeah, you still hit.
Brack never misses.
Brack never hit. It's Brack never misses. Brack never misses.
Oh, Brack never misses.
Until that time that Brack
And
misses,
the Brack
we're
does
gonna
what he does best. Beats the shit out of this thing. 50 massive Brack damage. That is killer. However, it is the start of your turn.
Fuck.
You take another
No, you should have seconded with speaking of killer.
15 acid
Let's
damage.
start using.
Kind of gross to hear. Get me out!
And Molgera births another litter.
A litter?
You heard me.
No, he doesn't. Damn it, he does.
Yeah, you know when like people give birth, it's like the same as littering. So like,
Agreed.
That's wild.
No, it's right.
yeah, it is wild. It's nature.
Damn. There's more of them.
What is Sonya doing?
Oh, lightning.
Sonya called lightning and stabbed it.
Let's see.
I love that William Afton is still over here. That's
Oh yeah,
really
he just got
funny.
small. Alright,
Yeah.
Barry. Do a big wizard thing.
Big wizard thing, you say?
Big wizard thing. I
Wizard
said.
it up.
Guys, I thought we were doing Spirit Temple.
Relevant
Not...
psychic lance.
I thought we were doing Spirit Temple, not Jabu Jabu's belly.
I have no idea what you're talking
I
about.
don't think you got the message. You kind of let him.
I should've.
Ralphin psychic lance at 6th
So long.
level. So go ahead and give me an intelligence saving throw.
Legendary resistance. I hate this spell.
You should roll it anyway.
I don't
Yeah, I'll
care
roll
about
it
the
anyways.
incapacitated. I don't care about the incapacitated, I just want the psychic damage.
And you still do half damage.
Well, I do
Yeah,
10
I was right to use that.
Awesome. Awesome.
No, it has like one of the highest damage outputs, one of the most punishing conditions, and targets one of them like on average weakest abilities. It's just like an absurdly good spell.
At
57.
That's
uh,
57.
Yeah.
That's a good roll.
Compare and purple cloak, which gives me 1 extra
You
damage
love-
per damage dice.
We love them.
Which is insane, by the way.
Oh, absolutely insane. That's why it's Homebrew.
yeah. Wouldn't be homebrew if it wasn't insane. Alright.
Compelled to use the sword!
You are compelled to use the sword. If you're attacking melee, you can still, like, cast spells. Speaking of which,
Oh, I can still cast.
you want a dex save?
Yeah.
I mean, however you interpret compelled to use the sword. He fails.
Wow.
That's horrible.
Actually, he doesn't have a lot left in him. Legendary resistance.
I'm gonna roll with advantage for my sword attack. That's okay.
Is this supposed to be the Spirit Temple? Isn't this supposed to be like one of the last dungeons?
I mean,
Yeah.
Guys, I
We're
found
kinda-
out my inhaler. I can stop
You
coughing.
miss.
We're kind of in the senior year of this game. Like,
Yeah?
Can I let go of the sword?
Yeah, hopefully there's not a phase 2.
Man, if only there was someone in your group who could, like, remove this curse.
Yeah, if only. Don't worry. Next turn, I'm gonna transform into a geese so I physically can't hold the sword.
That's not how that works.
What? No.
Do you drop all of your other items when you wild shape Lotus?
You can choose to.
I think it's less of a in the moment you make the decision and more of a in a session 0 you determine how this ability functions at your table.
No, I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure if you read Wild... And you know what, we're not gonna get into this.
yeah,
I've
that
played
session
at
zero
least
was like a year
3
and a half ago.
druids.
It's okay. I'm gonna get on my hands and use it like loot it remove curse.
Nevertheless, it's enemy phase.
Aw, damn it.
We're gonna start with the little guys.
Oh my god, he really does not like Barry! Oh my god, Barry! They're really taking it to fight someone of your own size into reality, huh?
A little.
Oh wait, I should have attacked with a bigger room.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Oh,
I roll these little guy attacks.
I forgot, so I don't really see how it's fair, but...
As my brother changes his profile picture like every week, and right now it's I think year 5 Luffy.
Yeah, both of those hit.
Neither of those hit you, Barry.
Naguru
Both of
hit
those
the big
hit me.
one.
Neither of those hit you, Barry. One little dude swims up, jumps out, snaps at Sonya, entirely misses. The other little dude swims up, jumps out, snaps at Naguru. Naguru ducks down to stab a sand mound, avoiding the attack. They dash to reach you, Barry.
Do I need to roll
Oh,
a disadvantage to hit the sand now?
Oh, what was that,
He's
Zach?
gonna tell my AC's 11.
Do you need me to roll a disadvantage for the sand now?
I know. Just a normal roll hit.
Okay, so here is one sword attack, and then... I meant
Yeah,
to roll the...
that-
I meant to...
That is a
I'm-
status.
I meant to roll the, fucking sneak attack damage. Naguru.
35 damage, plus 11 damage. For a big 46 damage from Naguru. Alright. It's his turn.
Uh,
Right here. Cool. Everyone underneath him. I need one heck of a deck save.
Oh, I'm good at those.
As he emerges from the ground underneath all of you, throwing you all asunder with the sand and launching himself into the air. Let me grab your tokens as you all go flying.
Fuck.
Brack, you're still in his mouth.
Hey, do I get a bonus for having the foresight to jump before this? Like, so my intention was I would be too far up for him to eat me.
Did jump!
I did.
Iron, you don't have to make the deck save. Instead, you're getting targeted with a bite.
I mean, I'm slightly flying, but I'm not high enough for it to matter.
He opens his mouth. He opens his mouth to bite you, and I just look at you and go, hello.
Brack sticks his head out. Hello. I do still need Sonia, Lotus, Naguru.
Is that one hell of a
Pro-
deck save?
deck save, yeah.
Was that one hell of a deck save?
That's the. Oh, I see it. That is
Nice.
close to one hell of a deck save.
Can I see him while he's getting bitten?
Alright, to start. Give me Naguru's 2, Zach.
Oh yeah. Naguru will have a much easier time than I will. Go Naguru.
Have a high deck save.
Do I have a high deck save? No, I have Shield Master.
Alright. Sonia, Naguru takes max. Lotus, you take half. This is not something you can Shield Master.
Cool.
Because it's not. The deck
I
save is
wasn't
to
gonna-
get off of the mountain time. I know, like, the mechanic of Shield get off the sand lump in time. I know the mechanics of Shield Master. But, like, let's be honest here.
I wasn't gonna ask.
Yeah, it just got brought up, that's why.
Oh, Aaron asked how I had such a high deck save. I said Shield Master.
Yeah.
That's all.
Nevertheless, Zach, it's still half for you.
I know. Pretty cool. So.
I'm gonna respond with, yes. Whoa.
And
I
then,
prayed.
so I got knocked back from that.
Yeah, I moved I moved all the tokens.
Okay, is it possible, so, I have Repulsion Shield, which allows me to push a creature back 15 feet when I get hit.
He is far
that
too
a-
large for that to work.
Yeah, I just thought I'd ask.
Yeah.
So, since he was attacking me, can I use a Wrath of the Storm?
Yep.
Cool.
Dex save?
Wrath of the Storm. Yep.
26.
He passed, but you still take
Yep.
Molgera on my go.
half.
Molgera, my go. As he launches himself into the air, he snaps at Amari. So let's get that.
Right.
He's a meme.
Not 1d11.
I am only at 26 health. This was a really bad idea.
No, this was a
No,
really
not-
awesome idea.
Oh, he hits.
As you see Brack, you get nice up and close to Brack as he grabs into your side, Amari, and like whips his head back and forth, so launching you into the ground. And you
Okay,
look
how-
up,
How much damage do I take?
losing consciousness. You look up, because I'm confident this will down you.
Yeah.
You all look up and see him. They're being down, so the concentration doesn't matter, Zach. Oh, you're
Oh, no,
rolling
this
your
is- this is
concentration. Yeah. 45 damage, Amari.
Yeah, I'm down.
As you all look up, and he is circling in the air, flying in a circle, picking a target. Yep. And by picking a target, 1, 2, 3,
He's
4,
rolling the dice.
5, 6. Not 6. He wouldn't attack Amari. 5.
He'd attack William Afton.
He would not attack William Afton. William Afton's in the wall. 1 is Sonia. It goes in order from left to right. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's only a D4. I didn't mean to count Brack.
Brack swallowed, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Boom.
Yeah! Wait, no, it's Barry.
Barry, as these two tiny dudes like charge at you at full speed, they're kind of like jumping at you, nipping at you. They are like big compared to you. Like putting the two of you next to each other, it's like a cat and a dog. And they're kind of like ready to attack you. They're like about to jump up and bite at you. And you have the briefest moment of thinking, "Oh boy, I'm sure it can't get worse than this." And then you look up to see the boss kamikazing its way into you.
Suddenly.
Full speed, diving headfirst right at you.
This is a really cool boss fight.
Alright, can I do anything about this?
It's a roll to hit. Does a 14 hit you?
Yes.
That's actually a really low. He could have missed you. That was a low roll.
Yeah,
Oh.
that one.
What kind of wizard can't use shield?
Me? I don't have shield.
I'm the shield berry. Why didn't you dismount me?
I dismounted you because you were
Barry.
using a cursed sword.
You take 50 damage. And he is
Not
just
bad.
on top of you. You're somewhere under there.
You have to bury yourself under the sand to stay alive.
Amari. Death save.
What? Death save. Okay. Yeah.
This is a game
Alright.
where people can still die, I guess.
Nat 1.
Yeah.
Nat 1. Oh.
14.
All good?
We're chilling.
Sonia.
I'm going to dash to them. So
Mom
Dash.
friend.
Mom friend.
Mom friend to the
That's
rescue.
dashing.
You got 10 more feet.
um,
Oh no, you don't. You have reduced speed.
no, I don't. No, I don't.
You can.
This class is kind of
You still have your
sad.
bonus action though.
What?
Bonus action.
See, double checking to see how far they are from me. By 10 feet. I just needed 10 more feet. Bonus action, called lightning because he's still within my circle.
All right, he's gonna use his last legendary resistance on this.
Half of 18.
Half of
I'm
18.
on my way.
All right, Brack. You're still inside him. Let me roll that damage, though it's about to not matter.
Right. Double crits here.
Brack double crits here. Brack's muted.
He'll figure it out. Brack probably kills it, right?
Unless Brack is supremely unlucky, I'm expecting a Brack kill here. If Brack doesn't, I can't foresee it surviving Barry.
Or Barry, Lotus, and the Guru. All combined. Happens to be a lot of people.
Guys, this boss
Mostly
fight's really
Barry.
cool. I love this music so much.
I'm having a good time.
Well, I guess now that we're waiting on Aaron, I can afford to get distracted now. And by that I mean I'm gonna start doing more stuff for the treetop terrence.
Sorry, I just got back.
You're good. It's your turn. You're up. You're gonna double crit here. You're still inside,
I'm
and you
really
take
feeling
18
it.
acid damage.
I'm really feeling it.
I'm really feeling it. It's Rhine time!
Wow.
One day I'll make a Xenoblade reference and it won't fall flat.
It's okay, maybe I should play Xenoblade.
It's a good
I don't even know
series.
what Xenoblade's about.
Alright, so there's this thing called the Xenoblade.
Okay, Iron is about the negative repercussions of a war-torn society strewn across by a world that has been cursed to live in perpetual in motion. It's about a blonde anime boy, like, fighting to save fate or something.
Sometimes he's shirtless.
Gotcha.
Sometimes he's not.
Do I gamble?
You gamble. You're always gambling.
Wait, he's actually shirtless in the game? I thought that was just in Smash.
Yeah, well, what is-
Both
Was it
attacks
17
hit, Brack.
17 hits?
I thought Sakurai just put like a shirtless fucking what's his name?
Oh, you are not ready. You are not ready to learn that shirtless Sephiroth is also in the game.
Oh, okay. I think I play Final Fantasy then.
Or Kingdom
Sephiroth's not
Hearts.
as-
All
Sephiroth's
right,
not as
Brack.
cool as he seems.
From inside his mouth, being eaten away by acid. Describe how you kill him.
Okay, so a Brack, as he's being dissolved, is going to start rolling and rolling and rolling as he tries to barrow him further down. Brack is starting to roll up through his spine. And as he tears through him all the way through the other end, he comes out the tip that's just about to barrow into the ground, just going all the way through. And Brad goes, "Oh, I should have just did that from the start."
And you rip out the back of him, securely beating him, leaving him there lifeless.
Sorry, Naguru, I know you're supposed to get that final kill.
No, it's okay. What the fuck was that?
I'm gonna
And with that,
just finish the running over and like go to
as you're running,
Amari.
as there is like jovial one-liners, there is a massive burst of purple dread filling the
God damn it.
room, covering your eyes, and leaving you all outside of the dungeon,
Okay, good. I thought
And
there was gonna be a
that's-
second phase.
where we're going to be continued.
I'm still down.
I
go,
no,
let's
I
go.
heal you.
No, uncurse me,
It's
uncurse
so
me,
good,
please.
guys.